What is up? Happy Tuesday. Thank you, Braden. There it is. There it is. I could taste that. I could taste that one. How's it going, dude? You have a good day so far, Mr. Braden? Ollie, you're the best. Landmark Warrior. David, welcome, gentlemen. Thanks, Landmark Warrior. You're very sweet. Is this one of those, like, days? Man, I feel quiet, you know? I feel quiet. I was overthinking that a little bit, but I was like, I could have a quiet day with you guys. That's okay, right? How goes, Landmark Warrior? How goes your Tuesday? Hopefully classes are going smoothly for you, all the teaching and such. Yuki, thank you so much. How are you today, Yuki? Excited. I guess I got to remember this. Your trip is in September. I think I remember the month now. I believe you said like the 12th or something like that. I'm going to try to keep tabs on you. Yuki, thank you so much for still being part of this community. Despanked, I'm going to raise my glass to you, sir. You're beyond a gentleman. I'm very grateful that I get to hang out with you on such a regular basis and that I get to call you a friend. Despanked, thank you for truly going so far for everything that this stream gets to lean into, including all of the people that benefit from it, myself included. Happy 35 months to you, Despanked. Happy 62 months to Yuki. And to my man, Mr. Joel. Thank you, bro. Thanks, Joel. Appreciate first gifted sub in the day. You absolute stud muffin, you. Thank you very much, Joel, for the gifted sub to Cause and Effect. Cause and Effect. Thank you very much, Joel. You're the best, dude. Cheers, you guys. How you doing today, Joel? I gotta make that gifted sub of yours worth it, man. I'll be honest, David, when I made the title for today, I had 3 more hours to stream. I've been sitting here overthinking whether I should stream today or not for an embarrassingly long amount of time. Kurt, welcome in, sir. Cryptic, welcome in, sir. It's just one of those days. I feel quiet, you know? I don't want to be boring, but I feel like we'll still have fun. So, last full day, says Landmark Warrior. All half days. Whoa, hold on. Half days for the rest of the week, or what is this? I feel like you mean half days for a set period of time, Landmark Warrior. That's exciting. I'm happy for you. That's going to be super cool. September 12th. I'm actually pretty stoked that I remembered that, Yuki. And I'm pretty sure the only reason I did is because it's the day before my stream anniversary. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was the day before. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you're building and building on the excitement that I'm sure is already present for the great trip to come. Joel, I wanted to say, hopefully your classes and stuff are moving forward smoothly. I cannot remember for the life of me if you said you were going to take summer classes. So with what I just said, I hope that that applies to active classes you're taking. If you're not doing summer school, give me a light slap across the face. I might like it. Okay? And tell me how work's going at the bare minimum, my man. Don't forget, if you need me, Joel, I'll be here for you, brother. Let's see here. I have a camping trip coming up at the end of the month. You going anywhere close, Yuki, or is this a long trip away? And Mr. Ollie, if you're here, thank you very much for hanging out. Kurt, how was work and training today? If you got some time in at the gym. David, you well? Might as well do 6 bosses. Dude, I wish. I was watching a girl stream the game this morning who is, she says she has the 10th best speedrun time on the planet for Liza P. I watched like 15, 20 minutes of her playing the first, like she started the game as I made my way into the channel, and she almost made it to the second boss in like 15 minutes. It was insane. It blows my mind how talented certain people are at games like this. I don't know how they have the patience to really put in the amount of time required to do really well at something like this. It's really impressive. Incredibly rewarding, I'm sure, but through a lot of pain and discipline, no doubt. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, good, Joel. Getting it done early. I like it. You said doing a little bit of homework right now. Taking 4 classes this summer so I can get community college done by spring of next year. I like the hustle, man. I'll tell you this, Joel. I think, I don't know, man. One of my favorite... Thank you, Roy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, my Norwegian brother. Thank you. Thank you. You're the man, Roy. Appreciate those 245 bits. Hey there, you little bitch. We all know you are a bottom guy and that you also love hairy hobbit feet. I love how hairy hobbit feet and being a bottom are apparently now a combination. 2 for 1. God damn it. son of a gun. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate you. I will defend being a top until the end of my days. Okay, I will do it. Joel, what I wanted to say, one of my favorite things about you is your genuine willingness to go out and try things and to experience things and to make a course correction if you feel it's necessary. I think one of my biggest influencers in me just in general enjoying life and making leaps of progress in my own individual life as myself has almost always been a byproduct of trying things, being open to the experience, success or fail, and then making course corrections when necessary. And dude, I've seen you do that since the day I met you. So keep up the great work. Yuki, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And dude, keep slaying it up, Joel. Absolutely, man. Mr. Roy, how was work for you today, sir? Yuki, are you working or are we chilling today? Thank you both very much. Thanks for the little hype train, you guys. I appreciate it. Just trying to get a win under my belt for today. I was really on the cusp of not being sure if I should stream or not. So I'm going to go for at least an hour or two. If I don't feel like I'm a boring mess, we'll just have ourselves some cozy time to hang out today. But thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out. I appreciate it. Despank, did you see the cool... I'm not going to lie, totally, not even remotely, I should not purchase this because I have a PC. But man, the 25th anniversary of the Xbox 25X model is I think what they're calling it. The little cool green translucent version of the current Xbox that looks like the original Xbox that came out when it was translucent and green. Oh, so cool. I was really stoked to see that. Awesome Jedi. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Keep up the great work with your sparring and such. Exhausted mentally. Do you feel like this is work related, David, or is there stuff going on? Thanks, Despank. You know, let me say this, Despank. I feel like you give me such great insight and a lot of really grounded feedback. I hope you never think that I'm just taking these in and just saying thanks and kind of like throwing them out. I really do appreciate the level of transparency and honesty that you give me in backing your feedback and like how you feel about the channel and such. So thank you. You said never a dull moment with Flex. I got to try to remind myself that I am still capable, even on a quiet day, of like providing a good stream for you guys. I appreciate you helping me build my confidence in that regard, Despank. You're the best. And Raul, muchos gracias, amigo. Es muy guapo. Probably still didn't say that correctly, but you handsome devil. Thank you so much, Raul, for 43 incredible months, good sir. Raul. I so appreciate the Raul, the intention always means a lot to me. But I know last month and this month, you're like, Flex, I'm fucking throwing down. We're helping you reach the goal. At least in my heart, it's what it feels like. I'm sure that's what you're doing. So I would like to say, Raul, thank you so much again, good sir, for 43 insanely awesome months. And thanks for helping us reach a new level of success in the channel that's really going to help out for the next year ahead in range. Good to see you, good sir. You literally couldn't be boring if you were reading the phone book. Well, you're too freaking nice, bro. Damn, thanks. I could give you the same compliment as well in Rage. I think you and I have had some really great chats. Honestly, like all of you in some way, shape, or form, I hope you guys know that there are a lot of times you guys really help me out, and I feel it's so grateful. Like as a streamer who, my intention obviously is to give you guys a good experience, to make you laugh and smile. But I also want to help out where I can too. And there are some genuine moments, you guys, where Clark, my man, dude, I remember you told me you did this, brother. You're the best. What's up, Jules? I just want to thank you guys. Enraged, you as well. The amount of times where I'm kind of a little bit off and you guys step in and you're like, Flex, we got you. Like you guys do not have to give me anything by any means. But to see all of you at one point in time, everyone has done this, where you guys have shown up and shown me that you support me as a friend, not just as a streamer. And I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So thank you. Thanks, Roy. Every time, Roy, I hear that sound, I'm preparing myself for a good troll. But I do really want to emphasize, and I'm coming back to you, Clark. I really appreciate the amount of times you guys step up and say like, yo, Flex, I know you're overthinking things a little bit today. I'm gonna give you some clarity so you can fight off your insecurities, because sometimes I have them too, just like everybody else. So thank you, Enrage. Thank you, Spanked, for the compliments. I think sometimes I have high standards internally for the streams that I want to provide for you guys, and if I don't meet those standards in my own capacity, in the way that I measure myself, I feel like I'm not, like I couldn't be worth your time. So I appreciate you guys letting me know that you just enjoy the stream for many more reasons than just that. It means a lot to me. Mr. Kurt said work was busy today. At the gym at the moment, like this, doing a little bit of strength training. Started with leg presses, and now, dude, we're hitting some chest. All right, getting those pecs growing. Uncle Cut. That's what I like to see. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. I don't know why that. Yeah, you're Landmark Warrior. You're not wrong. Hold on, let's see if I can get it correct this time. Susia. Ah, Susia. I think I got it right that time. Hell yeah. I'm gonna fuck it up again when she pops in here, Landmark Warrior. I'm gonna be embarrassed. David, I don't want to pry, and perhaps today you're like, Flex, I don't want to fucking talk about it. I'm trying to escape it. But if you ever want to hit me up, whether it's on or off stream, David, if there's something I can help with, or if you just want someone who's, I'd like to think I'm a pretty gosh darn good listener. I got you if you need me, okay? All right. Jules, you having fun today? How was your Tuesday at work? Clark, before I miss the chance, I want to toast you. It means so much to me, Clark, that I get to come back and be part of this. I feel like the more that I say that, the more I realize that we've already been doing this for another handful of months, and I'm really grateful. Clark, I promise to do my best to make these streams worth your time and your energy, to go above and beyond when and where I can. And I got you, Clark. We'll work out some time to hop on a little Discord consult. But for the time being, Clark, I want to thank you for really, truly going to bat for us. What's really great, Clark, is your willingness to do this tier 3 in our final month for the year refresh for the Partner Plus Level 2 push is huge for me, man. And I don't know if I don't know where we're going to be until we get closer to the end of the month, Clark, and you're giving me a really reliable boost and a great amount of progress early in on the month, so I can kind of let go of some of the stress with that goal. Clark, thank you for going so above and beyond, and for taking for getting a good deal on this. I love the 3-monthers. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but it always makes me happy when you guys are saving a couple of bucks here and there. So Clark, to you, for being an absolute gentleman. I really appreciate everything you share with me, and I promise to continue to do great things with this channel. Cheers, brother. And I'm excited, Clark. You'll love the mug. It's gonna be great. Cheers. Pa! Mr. Roy the Boy with a 245-bit donation. My boss said, dress for the job that you want, not for the job you have. So he goes, I dressed as Batman. My man. The Norwegian Batman. He's the best version from what I've been told. Is that Uncle Awi into Chatty? Uncle Awi! Thanks, brother! Mr. Ollie. Holy hell, dude. I don't know that anyone can topple. I think, Ollie, you also have one of, if not the strongest watch streaks of anyone in the community. There will come a day, Ollie, where I'm in your neck of the woods, and we will go on a pub crawl, and I will force you to let me buy all your beers and many other things. But until that day comes, Ollie, thanks for helping me build incredible momentum alongside Enrage, my man, in helping me reach a state and a point where I can do lots of great things with my wife here, and I can give... Thank you. You like that new sound? Holy shit, that scared me. Well, it's the first time that's been used. So good afternoon, Gracie. I think that was you. I think I might need to change my Depends for Men's diaper here. Thank you very much, Ollie, Enrage, and Gracie, for investing in many great future things to come, and for giving me the ability to do great things with this channel. I love you guys. Cheers. Love you, Gracie. Happy 80 months as well. What the hell? Gracie! You did 3 months! Are you kidding me? Enrage, you upgrade. Oh my god, thanks, Enrage. You know what's really cool, Enrage? I so appreciate you just gave me 2 I get paid for both of those, full transparency, Enrage. The Prime and the Tier 1. But you converted your Twitch Prime sub to give us a point that counts in the Partner Plus Level 2 push, because now that it's converted, I get the point. You're the best. And Gracie, to go for 3 months in advance at a tier 2 to say, Flex, we fucking got this goal. You melt my heart. I can't wait. Someday we will meet, and I will give you an uncomfortably long hug, but hopefully it's worth it. And I'll make sure I don't smell bad. I promise. Gracie, I love you. I hope you enjoy the little sticker pack, little goodie thing that Kira and I are going to make for everybody who's 3 months and beyond in the tier 2s and plus. Thank you for throwing down. Also, what I'd like to say here, Gracie and Clark, thanks for making it easy for me to reward the two of you for some really awesome consecutive subs in our push. Cheers. Thank you so much. Gracie, you made my day. Clark, you made my day. Ollie, you made my day. My goodness gracious. Freaking Roy and Raul. Thank you so much, you guys. Yuki as well. I really appreciate everybody throwing down and just being here today. So thank you guys. Cheers. You guys doing okay? Is there anything I can help with? In Rage, you do not have to apologize ever. My goodness, bro. And in Rage, full transparency, dude. Twitch makes the parameters for this Partner Plus Level 2 push. I think they intentionally made them really confusing so that people would overspend. So I would never expect literally anybody other than the streamer to know all of the facets of how that program works. So please don't feel like you have to apologize, dude. You're in Rage. Kira and I talk about you often. I'm really stoked that we're gonna have the chance to like formally meet here in the coming months. Also, I'm not sure if Cooper told you, but we're coming down for the Cowtown Hoedown thing. I think that's what it's called. So if you guys want to rock and roll with us, we're gonna definitely pop over there and get a little tipsy and have some fun. But I can't wait to meet you, man. You and your wife included. Ollie, yeah, I'd let you buy all my pints, but it's the thought that counts. Yeah, you know what, Ollie? We'll see though. I'll fucking get you back someday, bro. I will. I've got really high aspirations for the channel and the brand and such. And I promise, if you guys look at Kira and I and go, wow, you wealthy motherfuckers, I promise we will give so much of it back. Like, I definitely hope that we do a good job being a good example of returning the love back into the world. So thanks so much, Ollie. You're too sweet, dude. I'm going to try to pay for all of them. Yeah, Ollie, I'm just going to walk back and go to the bathroom, and then I'll pay the tab. I'll be like, sucker, I got you. What's up, Nicole? Thank you very much, Yuki, for the lurk. I appreciate it. No worries. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much again, Gracie. Gracie, I saw what you did. I love thank you for the upgrade. Thank you for the intention. Thank you for here, Flex. All three. I got you. We're going to try to make those as fun as we can, Gracie. I haven't picked which stickers we're going to print out yet, but I do think we're going to have at least 3. If we can do 4, I'm going to try to order enough so that we can get a good little batch in. But if we can sneak a couple more things in there, we'll certainly try to. But thank you so much again, Gracie. I really appreciate it. I better see some feet stickers. There is I kid you not, Clark. Like, let me show you this. There was a friend from the community who kind of made a mock. Let's see if I can find it here real quick in the creative corner. They made a little mock drawing, and I think I'm going to make it an emote. Look at this thing. Tell me that's not amazing. Come on. If I can make this an emote, I got a couple months, and then we can add this in as one of the stickers. This is pretty funny. I think this is funny. I don't even think it's weird. I just think it's funny. You know? I got you, Clark. Don't you worry. I'll make sure you're taken care of, Clark. I got you. I got you, man. Oh, boy. Oh, fire. Thank you. Always good being here. Seriously gives me some hope. Hey, you do the same thing for me a lot more than you probably realize, Vire. I appreciate that, though. You doing okay today, Vire? Everybody doing all right? It's a quiet day for me, so we're just going to kind of entertain some good chill vibes. Probably the least chill vibe game I could have picked for the day, but we're here nonetheless. If you guys need any help with anything, please feel free to lean into me in chat today. And goodness, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all on Saturday's stream with my wife. She had so much fun streaming in her office. It was really, really cool. What's up, Mr. Andrew, son of beef? How you doing, brother? How's work been, man? I haven't asked you about that in a hot second. Ollie, tell me that went well. Ollie did his motherfucking taxes today. I don't know how taxes work in the UK, Ollie, but hopefully you guys can get refunds. I would love that. I want you to get a fat payday. Fat payday. Nicole, Kira and I have been talking about you, and I would like to say that I think you're doing a really good job stopping and reflecting with regards to everything that is ahead of you. Keep up the great work. I'm very proud of you. Roy, it was a good weekend. Busy weekend. Busy. But we had, for the first time in a minute, we had a Sunday where we had nothing scheduled and planned. And we kind of intentionally set our week up to be like that. Because last week we had basically something going on every day, Monday through Saturday. And then Sunday rolled around, and the whole day was free and fluid and open for us to navigate it however we wanted to. And I think that that's fantastic. So I'm really grateful. I think a lot of the times our lives get incredibly busy the older that we get. We get more responsibilities, more things that we want to pursue. We try to become more efficient. And with the efficiency that we are pursuing, sometimes we start loading our schedules up even more. Through the efficiency, we actually get busier, which is kind of interesting to think about. It feels counterintuitive. And I think sometimes all of us likely need a day where you can just wake up and go, what am I going to do today? You know, not all the time. Because if you have too many of those days in a row, or too many of those days just on average, I think it can kind of nurture a little bit of a lazier approach to life. But if you take them in the right bouts, they can be really complementary to recharging. So 9-5 Gaming, I'm going to give you a toast here. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the community. You'll have to tell me if you're a veteran player in Liza P. Are you looking at the game to pick up and purchase, to try out? Are you playing through it actively right now for your first try? I'm loving the game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been probably the first Souls-like game where I feel like I'm actually able to follow a storyline and figure the game out, you know? Like, a lot of Souls-like games don't really hold your hand a lot. Of course, this one has a little bit of that too, but it's felt like the most intuitive Souls-like game I've played so far. I still love Dark Souls and such, but this has been a little bit of a better approach for me in particular, so yeah. How about you? You are a veteran. I played it back to back to back and got, oh, so you got the platinum. Let me go ahead and bow down to you, 9-5 Gaming. Hell yeah. Do you also stream on Twitch? Well, thank you so much. I know I'm just a noob in comparison to you, but I'm honored to have you here. If you got any tips or tricks for me as I'm playing, feel free to lean into them if you want. I'm happy to practice things that'll help out. Also, Ollie, fuck yeah to getting a refund. Tell me it's a good one. I hope it's good. I feel like you're like, yeah, he needs a refund, chat. He's a good refund. Katie, I want to toast you, to you and Mason. I hope everything's going incredibly well. Ooh, I just realized I have to follow up with Mason in regards to what he texted me last time, but he had mentioned an appointment that you guys have coming up. I'm very happy to hear that. Katie, all the love to you. Cheers. Thanks for being here. You're the best. I really appreciate it. Here we go. Clark said, Flex, VA appointment. I went on Friday. The doctor seemed to be sincere and caring. She basically said she was going to try to word it so that the VA wouldn't screw me over again, so that's good. She also read through my whole file and was recommending that I research into stem cell therapy, which I will look into. Here we go. And now, so it's just a waiting game on the VA to give me a rating and to go from there. You know what? Obviously, this is like all great news for me to hear today, Clark. We've got good momentum with the VA. You have essentially like a spokesperson for you who actually is empathizing and compassionate to your situation and circumstances, who is going to intentionally go out of her way to do what she can within her power and influence to get you into the VA program that you should have been in over a year ago. I love this. This is great news. And Clark, I know that I'm not a doctor and I don't know everything there is about your condition, but I'll tell you what, man, I've been really, for the entirety of you and I having a friendship, I've been like confident. Like in my heart, I'm like, I know there's something more that you can lean into. There's other options for you to have more freedom ahead of you, growth with your health and all these things that you're pursuing. And I'm so happy to hear that you have now met a doctor who is going to kind of aid you in that process and giving you exposure to things that could help you That's amazing, man. Congratulations. Hell yeah. Ryan, you're a gentleman. John, thank you both over there for supporting on YouTube. Fucking John calling me a bottom, goddammit. Ryan said, hi there, how are you doing today? Hope you have an awesome sauce stream. Sorry I missed a few streams. I've been busy with things, and I'll try to catch more of your streams that make my day. You're too sweet, Ryan. I understand, Ryan. Life gets busy. Obviously, the streams are here for you to enjoy whenever you'd like to. But sometimes you got to double down and focus on you, work, fitness. Like, there's a lot of other things that come before this channel. Always understanding of that. That being said, it's great to have you, Ryan. And I'm stoked as hell that we get to kick it for another day. And I appreciate you're so thoughtful. You do not owe me any apology or explanation, but I appreciate the intention behind your words. Very nice of you. And again, big shout out over there to John6842, you legend. Let's see here. Let's go backwards in chat. Thank you again, you guys. Mr. Anderson, currently looking for a job flex, and with all the people coming back from college to work part-time. Oh, no. Andrew, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. Shoot, dude. What are you looking for ideally, Andrew? Something part-time, full-time? Yeah, Andrew, dude, goodness. I thought you had something, man. I'm so sorry. It looks like I'm dropping the ball a little bit on that regard. 9 to 5, you're exceptional, dude. Literally, I'm gonna finish reading your messages, and I'm gonna catch up. You're insanely generous for rating this channel, especially on your first time meeting myself in our community. I really appreciate that. 9 to 5 said literally finished it. Queued New Game Plus and did it again. Queued New Game Plus 2 and finished that as well. It's an absolute masterpiece. Without spoiling anything for you, with not knowing where you are at, definitely learn your parry timing. It will be the biggest help through the game. That is something I just figured out. I think I was at the 5th. I just defeated the Puppet King or whatever in the like theater looking area right after the cathedral. And holy shit, you are not kidding. If you do not master the parry in this game, you're at a strong disadvantage. So I thankfully just figured that out, but I'm a little bit behind the curve here. So real briefly, 9 to 5 Gaming, Dizzy Mog, Elena Hex, great names there, by the way. So nice to meet you guys. I want to be super respectful. So obviously it's my first time meeting 9 to 5 Gaming. I really appreciate you raiding into the channel. I'm glad that you had an incredible stream just wrapping up Liza P yourself. I'd like to extend an offer for you if that's okay. Clark, you're a gentleman. My first time meeting you, 9 to 5 Gaming. Tell me a little bit more about your channel, the kind of games that you play, anything else I can read for our community. For those of you that are here, if you guys are looking to meet another friend who's obviously open-minded, plays great games like Liza P, please check out 9 to 5 Gaming. I'm sure they'd be really happy to have you guys. And for everybody from 9 to 5 Gaming's community, my name's Flex. I've been a full-time, I'd like to say small-time, full-time streamer for going on 8 years. Eventually, I hope to change that from a full-time, bigger streamer, because I'm desperately trying to get partner this year. So, but it's been an honor to do this for as long as I have had the pleasure. And I always want to be respectful of anyone who's willing to share their time with me, their friends, their community, the space. So what I always like to say, you guys are welcome. If you want to ever support me, you can keep me up as a tab. I'd be super thrilled. But I hope that you guys will always prioritize 9 to 5 Gaming with your energy, your time, your financial support if you have any you want to share. I'd be honored to be a good secondary pick if I can ever make it that high in y'all's list. But it's a pleasure to meet everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out today. And so very much, so much appreciate you, 9 to 5 Gaming, rating into the channel here. Thank you again for that. All right. Yo, Ben, I did not. There's a new Kingdom Hearts game, or are they remaking any of them? And hell yeah, Katie, I'm absolutely rooting for you guys. Next Thursday, I'm going to keep that in mind. Let's see here. It's a big reason I specifically asked for Mondays and Saturdays off from work, says Raul. Saturdays are my unwind and recharge days where I do something fun, where Mondays I reserve for laundry, cleaning, and maybe the occasional slow cooker dinner and a little bit of meal prep. I like your approach to that, Raul. Kurt, I did not see any news yesterday with regards to Belfast. And I'll be completely honest with you, Kurt, unless something kind of comes across my feed on TikTok, I rarely hunt. I rarely hunt the news. Yeah. So I kind of just rely on seeing it on my feed, and if I don't see it, I'm not always staying up to date with what's going on. Just because a lot of the news is very hit or miss for me these days in terms of its intention, whether or not it's actually adding good value and energy to my day, and whether or not it's something that I need to be focusing my efforts on. But if it's something, Kurt, that you think I should know about, please share it with me in chat here. Clark, before I miss the opportunity, there's a lot of great things, Clark, that make this community what it is. You've been an irreplaceable positive influence in my life, in the channel, and for many of us here together. I really appreciate you hooking up 9 to 5 Gaming with the sub to the channel, Clark. Thank you, sir. Cheers, man. Boom. What's up, Katori? Good to see ya. All right, 9 to 5 Gaming set, and thank you so much, by the way, for the follow, good sir. 9 to 5 Gaming set, I'm a little bit of a variety streamer. Relatively new into the Souls style of games. I started with Bloodborne. There we go. I gotta play that one still. It looks really great, though. Then a little bit of Lies of P. Here we go. Then Elden Ring. Fuck yeah, that's a great game too, isn't it? And I'm just now rerunning into Lies of P, and I'm going to do my first play of the DLC this run. Beyond that, I play a lot of Rocket League and some Fortnite. All right. How often do you stream 9 to 5 Gaming? What's your intention with your channel? Building something as a hobby? Potentially wanting to do this full time someday? You're just doing it for fun? If you have anything you're willing to share with regards to those questions. Very nice to meet you again. If you guys want to meet 9 to 5 Gaming, you've got a great variety of content over there to look forward to. Check them out. They're remaking Ocarina of Time. Damn, I missed a lot of gaming news this week, last week apparently. Holy crap, that's huge. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I think I've played Ocarina of Time once in my life, and I don't even think I beat the game. I was very little. When I was growing up, Zelda: A Link to the Past was my favorite game of all time. I played that a disgustingly numerous amount of times, over 200 times as a kid, I think. And because of that, I never played any of the other Zelda games. Yeah. So I know for a lot of people, Ocarina of Time is a heavy hitter for them in terms of a lot of nostalgia and influence. But I've never actually I'll say it this way. I think I've played it. I don't remember anything about the game, so it feels like I've never played it. But a remake of Ocarina of Time sounds like a pretty gangster thing to release to the world, so that's pretty cool. Here we go. And an official Kingdom Hearts Instagram post was also the new Nintendo Direct. Is this a totally new? Oh, it's Kingdom Hearts 4. Wow. Okay. I still got to play through the Kingdom Hearts games. I have all 3. What's up, Doe? I'm not a bottom! This dude is for sure. I'm not a bottom! You punk bitch! I also love you. Thank you. Let's see here. You know, Clark, my goal for today, and I do apologize, you guys, I was really overthinking if I was going to provide a good experience for you guys today or not. Sometimes sometimes I'm quiet, you know? I am not organically extroverted. I am very much an introverted person. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like I got a lot of social energy that I can share and pour into others. And sometimes I feel like my cup's really kind of like low and not super full. Has nothing to do with you guys. Sometimes I just don't recharge as much as I would like to. And today was a day, Clark, I woke up and I just was like, I feel really quiet, you know? And whenever I'm feeling like this, I tend to be a little bit self-conscious about my ability to provide a good stream for you guys. And so I was sitting here for like 2.5, 3 hours almost, contemplating whether or not I should go live and thinking about what I should do for today's stream. So I apologize for going live later than intended. I hope you guys are, I mean, I really hope that you guys enjoy the time that we are here together. My goal is to make it value adding in some way. But yeah, so Clark, we'll say like 2 hours, I hope. I will be live again tomorrow, so but yeah, I'm hoping for a solid 2 hour or so stream with you guys today, because I got to do some chest. Although I will say, if you guys want to join my wife and I, like, I can set up a workout stream in the garage if you guys want to hit chest with us. Got a new level to my program that I'm really stoked to be leaning into. Finally got to 225 for my 5x5, so you guys can watch me struggle through those. But with good intention, 1% better every day, you know, or 0.001% better any day. Just a percentage better every day is my approach to most things that I do, especially fitness. So you guys can watch me make very minimal incremental progress in that. But yeah, so we might do that later on. We'll see. Hey, Ollie, thank you. What the heck, dude? Ollie, thank you so dearly for giving Dizzy Mog a wonderful sub to the channel today. Dizzy, I have no idea how I did not immediately recognize you when you joined in on that raid. I'm pretty sure you were here on the raid, right? You are. Yes, Dizzy, we have met in October of 2023. How crazy is that? Ollie, thank you so much for the sub for them today. I really appreciate you, man. Mr. Rusty, welcome in, good sir. 9 to 5 Gaming said, I aim for 4 days a week during the main week. Thursday's my off day because it's super busy at work. It started as just a let's try it and see what happens. And I think it would be cool to hit partner and stuff. But I don't know if I'd necessarily want to make it a full-time job just because I personally feel like that would kill the enjoyment I find in gaming as a whole. I will empathize with you, 9 to 5 Gaming. I love doing this as a career, but there are times this is a much different experience doing it when you rely on it versus doing it when it's just complimentary and fun. So I think you should listen to your intuition. If you feel like this is something that's better approached in the hobby and just kind of like you approach it when you're ready to have fun and it's not your main thing, I think you should lean into that. So if you ever feel the desire to throw down full time, I'm always here to help where I can. But yeah, there are times where even myself, I think about when I used to do this before it was a full-time thing, and it definitely does feel different. But yeah, so good intuition on your part. Also, thank you very much to, I think, Gakko Warrior. Oh, it's awesome, Jedi. I should have known that was someone. Flex says he's not a bottom, yet he would fold for a goth muscle mommy. Yeah, honestly, I probably would. Probably would. So would my wife. We'd fold in a heartbeat. Yes, we would. Andrew, thank you very much for the raid, good sir. Hell yeah, man. I wasn't aware you were streaming, dude. I was escaped from the back rooms. My man. Well, shit, Andrew. I'm so sorry, dude. I thought you had a job, and I wasn't aware that you were looking. So, if there's anything I can do to help in that regard, even if it's just like brainstorming some positions you could apply for, or anything you're looking for, Andrew, let me know. But thank you so much for raiding into the channel. If you guys want to check out Mr. Andrew, Son of Beef, you can find an easy-to-click on link to his channel in chat. Streaming like pretty much every single day. I feel like I'm always seeing him live. So be sure to check him out if you guys haven't already. You're the best, Doe. I love you, man. Thank you. Doe, you have a great night at work, dude. Oh, man. Hey, Amanda. What's up? I'm doing all right, Amanda. You know? Trying to, like, the way that I say it, I'm trying to jumpstart myself energetically speaking. So we're just chilling today. We're just chilling. How are you, Amanda? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Every time you say Ryan, I feel called out. Not because it's my name, because it isn't, but I have a friend who for some reason reads Vire as Viren. Viren. Let me go backwards here. Gotcha says, Clark, I am about to lay down for a nap for about an hour. Not feeling great this week at all. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, Clark. So I will be back in about an hour. If anything, maybe I will see you in Discord this evening or in a game. I'm reaching a point, Clark, where I'm not sure that I will play Dark and Darker more beyond like playing it with friends. I just feel like I can't really get a hang of the game. I've got almost 900 hours in the game and I still get fucking washed. Like I played a match yesterday, Clark. I had like as tricked out of a kit as you could have in normals. I think I spent $4,000 on it. And I cannot avoid getting into hand-to-hand combat as a ranger. It's just like, I don't know. I play too aggressive, I think, at times. But the ranger class is the only one I want to play. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted, dude. Clark, sorry. I was, complaining. Have a good nap. Get some recharge time. And pop back in when you wake up, Clark. Take your time, brother. Take your time. Ben said, repost, my job cut my hours recently. Ben said, my job cut my hours recently, but now I have a new manager, and I requested for more hours and more days. So, gonna cross my fingers for you. A little bit of follow through there would be nice, I'm sure, Ben. And by recently, I mean it's been going on for a while. Well, I'm wishing you the best of luck there, Ben. I'm sorry. I know that's a little stressful there. I do need to let my dog out and get ready for work, but take my lurk. It was great to meet you, dude. Good luck in the game. 9 to 5 Gaming, thank you so much again. I had no expectations that we would be lucky to say thank you for the raid, especially to someone that we just met. Pleasure to have you over here, 9 to 5. I'll definitely do my best to check your channel out here, give you a follow. And shoot, dude, if you're live tomorrow, maybe I can stop by and catch your stream in the morning. Good luck and have a great night at work, 9 to 5. Thank you again. Appreciate you. Chris, thank you very much, good sir, for the gifted sub to LilBishBoy01. And I certainly am that. Probably a lot more than I'd like to admit. Chris, you're the best. Cheers, sir. Appreciate that, Chris. Oh, so good. All right. Andrew, you said Backrooms was fun. You said, you're right, Flex. I had a job Oh, no. Andrew, I'm so sorry, dude. I don't think that you told me that you had got let go from a job. If you did and I forgot, I'm so sorry. Like, that's not something that I would intentionally lose track of. But if you did tell me, please remind me. I'm so sorry that you went through that, man. I know that's really frustrating. I wish I was in a position, Andrew, where I could provide more opportunities for you and friends that are looking for work. I'm not quite there yet. But you know what, Andrew? What I always like to say is I think for most things that we're looking for in life, like if there is something that we're looking for or we want to lean into, the more you do activities that increase your odds of finding that thing or increase your odds of success, the more likely you are to find the thing or to be successful. So you're plenty smart. You know what you should be doing on a daily basis to find another job. Keep leaning into those things. Make a diligent routine for yourself. Check the boxes every day. Something will hit eventually. You'll bounce back, man. No doubt. Gaka Warrior. Just want to say yesterday after class, our coach took a group photo. That's when I truly realized how broadened my shoulders really are. It's always fun to see Gaka when you're like, oh shit, I've been making some good progress. Keep it up, dude. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, and Rage. I think. Let me look. Maybe it's not 900. You know what? It's probably going to be even more, and I'm going to be embarrassed. I have... Okay. It's 774 hours in Rage, but still pretty painful. I'm not kidding in Rage. If you could have seen me play last night, it's like I've never played the game before, and that's why I'm getting so frustrated playing it. I don't know. I play too aggressive. I'm such an aggressive gamer. I just want to go and do PvP as often as possible. It's all I care about. And I think sometimes, depending on the game that I'm choosing to play, it's not always the right kind of approach. And I have a hard time turning that dial off or turning it down. So like for the class that I play in Rage, I need to maintain lots of distance. I have to take my time with people. I can't fucking throw down in hand-to-hand combat because that's not my strong point of my class. But I just it's like I almost always get myself into sticky trouble in that game because I'm always fucking fighting with people. Play too aggressive. It's really hard. And Rage said, Holy D&D was very hard for me too. I got Cooper to play with me a bit, and we both kind of struggled a lot as well. It's just, that's one of the tough things about Dark and Darker and Rage. I swear, man, like, it's a game that I love, but I don't feel like I really make... I'll say it this way. When I first started the game in Rage, I'm pretty sure for me, G-Money, and our friend Roast, it took us like 250 hours to go from noob to not so noobish. Every 150 to 200 plus hours, you'll get an incremental growth in some level of skill or understanding of the game because there's so many micro things involved in it. And that's the crazy thing in Rage. When you look at it on the outside in, it looks very simple, and it is relatively simple. But to start making progress and being a better player in that game in particular, it takes a fuckload of time. So, which is great if you love the game and you're having fun. I'm finding that I'm reaching a point where I don't feel like I'm making progress. And once I don't feel like I'm progressing in something, I lose interest pretty quickly. So anyways, for you guys in Rage, don't get discouraged if the game felt really difficult. Even after 100 or 150 hours or 20 hours, it's a game that takes a lot of time and practice. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of deciding in Rage if I'm going to continue to play the game beyond like when I play it with my friends. I'm not totally sure yet, but you know, we'll see. Pardon me for one sec, you guys. I'm drinking a kombucha and it is making me hiccup and burp at the same time. And I don't want to burp hiccup while I'm trying to say thank you to Ollie for being so freaking thoughtful alongside Chris and gifting some subs to support today's stream. Thank you so much, Uncle Ollie. By the way, you got a damn good eye, bro. I didn't even realize that this little guy snuck in here. What's up, Crash? Uncle Ollie, thank you for hooking up Mr. Zeusy Coons with a wonderful gifted sub to the channel. You're the best. He's the best, Chad. Love you, Ollie. Thank you so much, man. Seriously, dude. He's unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Ollie. Uncle Ollie. Amanda says, I'm doing well. Getting ready to leave for a company trip the next 2 days. Is this on a boat? Where are we going? Then I'm taking a day trip Friday to make some money. I like it. Make it rain. Coming home Friday night or Saturday. Weekend was good. We did some organizing. How are you guys? Amanda, I love anytime I get little update photos or story posts from you or TT Kelsey. It makes both Kira and I all smiles. I know you guys got to meet, I believe it was, I can't remember her name, but you got to meet a little one, we'll say. And it was so cute seeing your photos. I'm just happy, Amanda. I know that you guys are like building up, and I know that you're taking a little bit of time to recharge from the boat trips and such. I just want to say it's been really fun watching you intentionally recharge. I know that you had mentioned that not going on the boat trips is a little bit less money. I just honestly, Amanda, like that, I think sometimes you got to take a little bit less money to make a lot more progress energetically speaking, so that you can go back and like hit the ground running and making it rain a little bit more often. So good job. Great job. What's up, TJ? My man. We got TJ in the hizzy. Clark says, I play Dark and Darker solo or with randoms almost every night. So if you want to run some or work on getting your rank up, just let me know. I have like 3,000 hours, so I know a little bit. Not the best player. Yeah, Clark, you say you're not the best player, but decent. You're definitely better than you're giving yourself credit, bro. I might take you up on that, Clark. I feel like I'm at a point where I need coaching in the game. I just continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. When I'm in a moment of intense pressure and like needing to make a decision on the fly, that's where I struggle in the game now. In Rach's Arena Breakout, Infinite is kind of fun if you like punching yourself in the dick a little bit. What is Arena Break? What kind of a game is this in Rage? I do like punching myself in the dick every once in a while. I do. Maybe I'm a little bit of a masochist. Playing this game definitely gets me punched in the dick over and over again. Speaking of punching and getting punched in the dick. Oh boy. Chris, I would love to go to Call of Duty, but I don't know if people would like it. I feel like every time I put a first-person shooter game, it just, I don't know. I feel like the community's like, meh. You guys are going to laugh at this, but I swear to God, the irony for me, the best performing competitive game I have ever played on this channel has been League of Legends. Like, that is the one game that's incredibly competitive, all PvP based. When I played League of Legends last year, I don't think the channel went, like, my viewership was pretty much the same. So there's times where I'm like, man, I kind of just want to go back to League of Legends to as like my PvP kind of game. You're the best. I like the confidence. And Andrew, that's the kind of outlook you need to have, man. It's just a matter of time, dude. Obviously, I hope you find something as efficiently as possible, but you'll get something, man. Okay, Deathmate. No. I'm all for it, dude. In fact, tonight, Deathmate, my wife and I often will spend at least an hour, sometimes two, to unwind, you know, watch our shows, watch YouTube, whatever we choose. Tonight, I'll have to do the Nintendo Direct. There's a lot of gaming stuff that's come out recently, man. Crash, always so grateful to have the chance to just kick it with you for a little bit to catch up. I'm glad. Hopefully, you said work was okay today. Still a little bit rough. Last week was a mess. Got a haircut today after work. I'm sure you're looking sharp as hell. Usual price. Very satisfied. Then I cleaned half of my windows, and now I'm sore. Did some training yesterday. Dude, I like it. Doing a little bit of back training here. Crash has had a nice weekend. Went to an amusement park on Saturday with my parents. We had an annual pass. It is a historic amusement park called Tivoli in the dead center of Copenhagen. Very cozy. Just posted a couple of pictures in the Discord. Dude, yes. Crash, I love you. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being a ridiculously great friend. I know there's some stressful stuff going on, Crash. I know you're sore, but dude, you're like, this is good progress and good momentum. You're tired for all the right reasons. Yeah, I think that's a good way to say that. My man. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Also, Amanda, yeah, Piper was adorable. Are you kidding me? And kudos to you finally getting the chance to take a trip that doesn't involve being on a freaking boat for like 10 days. Makes me happy. Yeah. Katori, I've sold my soul a couple times in that game. I have. We'll see. I've been giving some thought to bringing it back. I just like sometimes I want to be competitive on stream, and I love Dark and Darker, but I know a lot of people don't like they don't enjoy watching me play the game. So I need to find something else. So we'll see. We'll see. I saw, in Rage, I'm looking tonight. I want to watch the video where it's him and Tyler 1, like talking shit. I haven't seen it yet, but Kira and I have it on our queue to watch tonight. And Rage said Ludwig is back on League of Legends I see today. Also, my wife made it to fucking Emerald. You talking in League of Legends? In Rage, hold up. Are we talking League of Legends? Can she coach me? Dude, I've never even made it to gold. I'm fucking embarrassed. I've never made it to gold, dude. Man. Alio Share, I raise my glass to you, good sir. Thank you for the 15 bits and welcome in. Hell yeah. I received something in the mail yesterday, says Raul, that I've been waiting a while for now. Picture in general chat on Discord. Raul, give me a hint. I'm gonna see if I can guess what this is before I look. Let's see here. Chris, totally feel you on that. Chris says, to be honest, I'm more of a story-based gameplay watcher myself. I actually think a lot of people typically are as well. That's kind of the issue with PvP type games, is what I have found is unless people are actively playing the game that you are also playing, that's a PvP type game, sometimes some people are just not into it. Respectfully, totally get that. Whereas I think if it's a storyline based game, it's a little bit easier to kind of like jump in and just kind of enjoy. So I totally feel you on that, Chris. Hey, Crash. Thank you so much, man, for always having my back. Thank you for being you, Flex. Missed you and happy to catch up with you for a little bit. How are you doing? I hope your appointment yesterday was nice. Somehow, Crash, it was the smoothest dentist appointment that I have ever had. I was really grateful. I had to navigate a couple of other things, but it was a good day, Crash. It was a good day. I felt bad. I had yesterday. I missed yesterday. I had to miss it. But I, making today up where I can and trying to. What I've found, Crash, is sometimes I am on really great streaks of keeping all of the things in my routine really proactively in a state of doing really well. And then there are times where I kind of fall off a little bit. And when I start falling off on more than one thing, to me, that's an indicator that I usually need to stop and then jump start myself, kind of like jump starting a car. Sharpen things back up, get the machine rolling again. I think that's kind of the phase that I'm in right now. So I'm working on jump starting some of the areas that are not as organized as they were maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But yeah, I'm doing okay, Crash. I'm doing okay. A little bit of a quiet day for myself, but not in a bad way. Enrage, what lane does she main? Emerald is in. I mean, that is so impressive. That was one of the reasons why I didn't continue to play League of Legends in Rage, is I had a really hard time progressing past Silver 1. I felt like I had the skill, but I could not couldn't catch a break in the game. Obviously, I say that. It was certainly my fault, but let's see here. Oh my God, TJ, this is adorable. TJ said this weekend we went down to visit family in Georgia and took the girls to a baseball game. They had an absolute blast. I'm so proud of Allie. She was sitting in the stands yelling at the umpire, just like her dad. It made my heart swell, and I gave her a kiss for it. I'll put a pic in the Discord as soon as I get home in about 15 minutes. Broke that message into 2 parts. Thank you, TJ. I was going to say, I don't think the first one posted, so I appreciate you having my back on that front. My man. Dude, it's so cool, TJ. I cannot imagine what it's like having a child, like watching them grow into their own individual person, but then also recognizing that they're kids. They take after a lot of the things that we lean into. They respond in a lot of ways that are similar to how we respond because they're constantly watching us. That's got to be special. Definitely special. Sparky! Thanks. Bottom lane. Yeah, I'm sure you picked that for a reason, Crash. Thank you very much. I originally crashed. That was the very first lane I ever mained, was bottom. That's not going to help my fight against defending myself in being a top instead of a bottom, because ironically the new lane that I main now is top lane. So, God damn it. Thank you, Crash. You're very sweet. Sparky. 25 incredible months, or 2 years. Sparky, 2 years. What an honor. Sparky, to the great memories that we have had, the many more to come, and to you doing so much to keep this lucky guy here in this seat, thank you for 25 months. Cheers. Hell yeah. Is that my favoriteest uncle in Sweden? Uncle Bewix? Unky Bewix? What's up, dude? Inked Pitbull, what's up? Welcome in. Hell yeah. She's a mid lane main, but she's been doing lots of climbing as support. She can literally play any champ in any position. It's disgusting. I'm so impressed with the ability that some people have in Rage to master a game like League of Legends. Simply understanding at a baseline what every champ in the game does is insane when you actually think about it. There's over 150 champions, I think, now. What's up, Laura? Laura, you're amazing. I love you. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy today's stream. I will try to keep it moderately appropriate since you're listening in. Laura, tell me I got your name right for the first time ever. I'm so sorry I kept calling you Nicole. I'm embarrassed. Stormfit. And if I am mixing you up again, please freaking slap me across the face so hard. Kah! Just like that. Because I got to get back to calling you on a first name basis. I'm embarrassed. But thank you very much, Storm. You're very sweet. You guys leaving the stream up is a huge help for me in helping the average of the channel climb up. Thank you guys. It is a huge thing. I really appreciate it. Dreaming, I wanted to say I hope you're having a lovely day today. Kira and I are always like chatting and yapping about you and your family, and I hope you know, Dreaming, that if you ever need us in a capacity that we can help, we are here for you too. But I hope you're having a great day, Dreaming. It's always beautiful to have you here today. Yeah, of course it was your first and main lane. You are bottom, and how is that going for you? Dude, top lane was great, okay? It was great. Nah, Flex, we know you're a bottom. We just can't prove it yet. Dude, what's the guy got to do to prove he's a top? Seriously, somebody give me an answer. What's the guy got to do? Sparky, it's 2 years of you dealing with my bullshit. No, bro, you have it the other way around. You're very sweet for hanging out for 2 years. Uh-oh, Jules, you guys racing together? Jules goes, I got to game with Pwag yesterday. Totally didn't want him off the twack. That's because Jules knows how to throw it down dirty when she really needs to. Don't lie, Jules. I know you know what's up. She's backing it up. She knows what to do with that thing. League? Oh, Storm. I can't wait. I think I'm going to bring it back. Now, I probably won't. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a challenge for League of Legends that I thought would be fun, but I'm also not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Teehee. On Sunday I had 5 aside football tournaments, European football, and a friendly game this Sunday with my football training 3 days a week, then another friendly on July 5th. Sparky, you have a freaking busy schedule, dude. Jesus. Is the slapping offer open to the rest of us? Always open for you, Felix. Don't you worry. All right. Except I'm going to make you slap me somewhere else. What? Katori says, I know all the champs and the abilities, and how do they scale, even though I haven't played the game for the past 3 years. I think I played for 5 years, maybe less. I want to get back to it, but I promised my boyfriend I won't because he hates the game a lot. There's a lot of people that dislike the game, Katori. But, Katori, does he dislike the game because it's time-consuming for you or because it's overly toxic? The reason I ask in that specific way, my wife also did not like League of Legends because 4 years ago when I got back into the game, because I also played it for about 5 years and stopped for 5. I got back into it 4 or 5 years ago and I would play it, and unfortunately I would let the game, sorry, my mustache is driving me crazy. I would allow the game to affect how I felt, which is essentially me choosing to feel a certain way because we are obviously we should be responsible for our emotions because we are choosing to feel those things. Yeah, and there was a lot of the time I would play the game Katori and then I'd be in a bad mood for the night, and my wife obviously didn't like that. So I stopped playing it. But then I got back into the game a few years ago with the intention to figure out how can I make the game fun for me in a way that doesn't negatively impact my day. And I approached the game with a different intention, and it's been way more fun ever since. I haven't played it in a little bit over a year just because it, for a period of time, just wasn't aligning with my goals on stream. But I was enjoying it. Hell yeah, Nicole. Damn straight. Jules is pro gamer Jules. I think I actually crashed into a wall and bounced back off into him, says Jules. Was that what happened? I like how you're asking for Felix for his clarity on that. Am sipping a little bit of red wine while rebuilding my system, so I'll be a bit inactive. No worries at all, Felix. Felix, on that note, dude, thanks for being present. Thank you for having the stream up. Thanks for chatting. I have a lot of... Felix, I hope you know that I will never forget the many things that you did to help me reach this point. Always, my man. Always, always, always. Thank you for the hug, Dreaming. Nothing but love to you, too. Hell yeah. All right. Oh my God, Raul, did you get an espresso machine? Oh shit, you got the metal AeroPress, didn't you? We were talking about this. I haven't even looked yet. Did you get the metal AeroPress? Tell me you did. I'll bet you did. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yes. How do you like it? Raul, is it everything you hoped it would be? I really want to try one of those someday, Raul. I feel like that's going to make delicious coffee. That's fun to make, a little bit therapeutic in the process, and not as much space required nor the level of cleanup necessary if you were to have, for example, an espresso machine. So, hell yeah. All right, let me go backwards here. What's up, Chalk Lad? Welcome back, good sir. All the way from Sweden and beyond. How's your Tuesday going over there, brother? Thanks for being here today, Chalk. You're the best. How long? You got only 2.5 weeks, Crash. Sorry, I had to reread that. What are you guys going to do when she pops back over? Chalk Lad, are you on summer break right now? Or are you working for for this time of the year? Hopefully Mr. Jacob's doing well. I know he had a big group of exams and stuff I think he was tackling last week, something like that. Oh, I cannot wait to try it myself, Raul. Raul, where did you order yours from? Did you just order it from aeropress.com, or did you get it from a particular website? This is the wrong way. Fuck, which way do I go? This area is a little confusing because each one of these 4 spaces looks the same. Okay, I gotta get the key for this. Oh, here we go, down here. Man, Jules, I still am stoked to give that game a try sometime down the line. A little bit of Forza 6 up in this beach. Hiya. Let's see if we can come over here and pop this person. Got him. Hiya. A little bit of summer break, Chalk. What do you got planned for the year, dude? Ow. A little sad because I don't think I necessarily needed to take damage right there, but here we are. Yeah, Felix. I also despise cable management, and that's why I'm really grateful that Kira kind of likes it, because she does all my cable management for me. It's brutal, dude. My Twitch chat keeps fucking up here. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me scroll down a little bit. Oh, okay, so you got yours from aeropress.com, Raul? Yeah, I think, you know, Raul, I feel like I was throwing a fit over the pricing for the metal AeroPress, but realistically speaking, I have to empathize. It is expensive, but I also need to be logical. It's made out of metal. It should theoretically last forever, and the only thing you have to buy are the filters, which you would be buying even if you had the plastic AeroPress. So I think I'm kind of talking myself in to the price point a little bit more fluidly, Raul, because I'm seeing the value long term. And I love that it's got a really small footprint. Which way am I supposed to be going? Oh, down here. Are you happy with it? You said you really enjoy it so far? Oh, Chalk, I'm jealous. Are you going with your friends or are you going with family? Chalk says going to Italy and Spain this year. One of my dear friends from stream, another, ironically, Chalk, no joke, her name is Agnes. She's also Swedish. So is Mr. Pragmatic in chat as well. But she is currently on a vacation with her younger sister in Spain right now. I'm hoping that she's having a fabulous time, to say the least. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage, so I do apologize, you guys. Oh shit, where does this go? Am I tripping? Oh, I've already been down here. Can I come back up? I always struggle with ground coffee. It seems so watery to me, even if I use less water. Maybe I'm just spoiled with the one at work, though. I think, Jules, that if you... Jules, would you like if I did a little... Maybe tomorrow morning we'll do coffee and sunlight. And then I can show you, Jules, how to do Chemex, like pour-over coffee. I think if you had a shot, Jules, to try pour over, and you can do, it's called a V60, which is basically a single serving pour over. And I can show it to you tomorrow. If you don't want to buy a whole Chemex, Jules, you can buy a V60, which is just basically making one single serving of coffee via pour over. It'll be hands down one of the best cups of coffee you've ever had, Jules. I think pour over and espresso are two of the best ways to get the flavor and notes out of coffee. Personally, I just think, Jules, like, pour over is just a lot of fun. It's a little therapeutic. I find it to be calming. I don't know. I dig it. I dig it. I'm definitely... Okay. I was like, I am absolutely taking too much damage here. Fuck me. I don't know how I'm gonna not get hit there, so that's gonna suck some pee-pee. Okay. Ooh, Crash. What kind of milk do you like to use with your coffee? Fat-free, reduced fat. I know some people prefer oat milk. Some people prefer dairy. I do think dairy tastes the best if you guys are not lactose intolerant. The next best thing, in my opinion, was introduced to my wife and I by my brother-in-law, Cooper, which is oat milk. If you guys can get a nice fatty oat milk, it very much feels quite similar. I need to move my webcam to milk. Give me 1 sec here, you guys. I gotta unlock this, and we're gonna move this down a little bit. Is that low enough? Okay, we're gonna go a little bit higher. Right there. There we go. I'm using my game scene for once. I'm really stoked for you, Chalk. You're gonna have a great time, man. How long are you guys gonna go to Italy and Spain for? Hopefully like 2 weeks. I feel like that's in a good amount of time to really get a trip in. Okay. I think, so Raul, if you're in a position where you can just use the AeroPress and save yourself $500 or $600 in buying an espresso machine. Obviously, if you want an espresso machine, buy it. If that's something you really want. Obviously, there's a convenience factor to it. But I do think, Raul, what I found is if you want to have an espresso machine and you want to keep it in good standing, working really well, and you want to make sure that you're not getting, we'll call it unwanted amounts of moisture in the machine that could turn into mold long term, you got to take it apart, you got to clean it, and that can be something that I think a lot of people are just not wanting to do. So I think a good mid-ground, Raul, is the AeroPress, because you never have to worry about mold. It's easy to clean. The filters are, I think, pretty affordable, in my opinion. And you still get to invest your, 5 or so minutes of time into something that I think could probably also be just as therapeutic as pour over. As I say all that, Raul, I'll be completely honest, I also still kind of want an espresso machine. So it's like, I wouldn't blame you. Crescent Moon acquired. I'm really hoping that there's something I can do to get rid of that gas down there. Holy shit, we're really making our way down into the cellar. Let me go backwards here real quick. Jules, do you have the new metal AeroPresses? Oh, I want one so bad. I do think Kira and I are going to throw down and buy it. Oh, there's a little... Where does this go? Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. Shortcut acquired. Love pour over cut. Yeah, Joel, that's my preferred way of making coffee. In fact, I did pour over this morning. Question for you guys. I can't remember if I asked this last week. Would it be value adding and entertaining if I brought you guys along for part of my morning routines to see if you liked it? This would be my daily making my cup of coffee, getting some time in the sun in the morning, potentially doing my cold plunge with you guys. Or is that just kind of, it's okay if you don't think it's entertaining? Would that be value adding to you guys? Is that weird? My intention in sharing that would be to encourage you guys to do activities that are good for you while I do mine. We can still chat. I think it'd be a good little moment, I think, energetically speaking, to share together if we can. But Lowest fat that can foam, says Crash. Something like 0.5 or 0.1% even. That's the milk that I enjoy with my coffee too, if I ever put like dairy in my coffee, Crash. Felix, hold on. I may have missed something. Are you doing a totally new build? Or are you putting your computer back together? Joel, my wife recently made the switch to oat milk. I have as well, just because dairy is one of those things. I'm not lactose intolerant, Joel. I can't do heavy cream. But what I found, Joel, is if I consume dairy for relatively long periods of time, eventually I kind of reach a point where my body starts to be a bit more reactive to it. And that's no fun. So I am also leaning into oat milk right now for the short term. 3 weeks in Italy and a week and a half in Spain? Oh my, yo, Chalk. Do you guys do a trip like this every year? That's a good trip, man. That's basically 4.5 weeks a month, over a month getting to go to another country and enjoy their culture and the food and the people. Oh, I'm stoked for you, man. Well done. Congratulations. I am not going to go in this fog until we have hopefully gotten rid of it in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to make our way down over here. Yeah, correct. So Raul said the AeroPress is significantly easier to clean than the machine one. Than an espresso machine would be. Totally agree. That's also one of my things that I quite enjoy about the Chemex, or if you guys are ever into V60 pour overs. Basically, it's all glass or metal. And if you guys are sensitive hormonally like I am, I try to stay with glass and metal for a lot of the things that we consume hot or cold liquids out of. Pour overs. What is a K-cup in Rage? What is a K-cup? I appreciate you, Crash, for being such a great friend, man. Seriously, dude. That was really nice of you to say that. I don't know why my Twitch stream keeps my chat. So, Amanda, they have a metal one now. Obviously, I feel for you in the same regard that I'm going to express. It's fucking expensive. It's almost $200, which is painful. But here's how I've been logically approaching it, Amanda. I know I'm kind of repeating this, but it's $200, which I think is ridiculous. But if I was the owner of AeroPress, I would consider the reality of if one person buys a metal AeroPress, they're probably never going to buy an AeroPress again for themselves, perhaps for other people, because it should last a lifetime. So if I look at it like that, the value of the cost that they're wanting you to pay for me seems a little bit more logical. So I'm trying to approach it in a longevity sense, Amanda. I don't know. I really enjoy AeroPress as well. Had a friend of mine who got me one a handful of years ago, and I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, he got me the plastic one, which is still lovely, and I think if you guys don't mind the plastic one, that's fine. I don't use it near as much now because it's plastic, but that's my own little personal thing. Hell yeah, dude. There we go, Felix. All right. Did you upgrade any components along with the move to a bigger case? Why do I feel like we're going to find some shenanigans down here? Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I am 100% the same as you, Joel. Joel said in chat that he prefers his coffee black. I definitely am someone, Jesus fuck! Okay, sorry. Totally paired that. Okay. Please! Hold on, chat. Suck my tits. There we go. Sorry I let this lady be. That was a little aggressive, but I so adore your 55-month resub. You're so sweet. How are you doing? I absolutely thought that guy was going to obliterate me. I did get hit a little bit more than I was wanting to, but we survived. Hiya. Anyways, Joel, I am the same. Once I had a friend show me how to do pour over coffee, and showed me the difference between pour over and standard drip coffee, I was sold. Like now I really love, it's obviously I enjoy having fun coffee too with milk or oat milk and sometimes flavoring. It's obviously fun as well. But I've learned to enjoy coffee in a similar way that one would enjoy tea or wine, for example, where now it's like if you get the right kind of roasts, you can really, if you do pour over or AeroPress, I think even espresso, you get to enjoy flavor notes and subtle flavors that come out in the coffee that you otherwise just wouldn't get, especially to the same intensity with other ways of enjoying the coffee. So that kind of created my enjoyment and desire to have just black coffee. So now that's how I have my coffee. I prefer it. Again, I find it not only enjoyable, but also it's a therapeutic thing for me as well, which to me is like a double value adder. Let's see here. Yo, Crash, I'm going to just do that one of these days because you told me I could. Thanks for telling me that, man. I think, Crash, what time do you get out of work, dude? Because I wake up, Crash, I'm usually outside getting sunlight by anywhere between 6:50 a.m. and 7:15 a.m. So you're 8 hours ahead of me, Crash. What would that be? I think that's like around 3 o'clock your time, 3 or 4.
Isn't the old woman?
Oh, we got the wine.
A lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got?
Where was that lady? I'm going to have to look that up on Google. Yeah, so there we go. Raul said $200 for something that will theoretically last forever is not that bad of a deal, which is why I think absolutely so much of life is a matter of perspective. Because when I heard the $200 price tag for the metal AeroPress like a month ago, I was bitching about it. I was like, this is stupid. I can't believe they're asking this much money for this. But then I never considered the reality of they're offering something that may be so good that it will never fail, which means that's like a computer company selling you a computer that will never get outgrown and may never fail, which means you never buy another computer from that company again, right? You might recommend it to friends and family, but that's a really big thing to do. So now it's like I understand the price a lot more. Flex stopped using plastic after I got him rubber Hobbit feet. Now he only uses rubber. Fuck you. I saw that. Yeah, that was sus, Crash. Why couldn't you get me like really cute anime feet or something, Crash? Why does it gotta be disgusting Hobbit feet, huh? Huh? Alec, what's up, dude? How's your week going, man? My man. How's your training been, Alec? Do a quick little training check-in for you. With you. Fuck you! Okay, got him. Let this lady be. I am so sorry. I have been like running rampant and being ridiculous and a little bit carried away in some of the things I'm leaning into in the game. Thank you so much for literally never canceling your sub. Even through an incredibly uncertain period of time in my life, let this lady be. I had to take a 5-month break or so, 3 months straight off, another 2 where I barely stream more than 3 or 4 times a month. I really appreciate everything. You're the best. Thank you for 55 months. And thank you, Ryan, for the raid, man. How was your stream? Doing a little bit of working and studying, all right? Like a co-hosting space today? Joel, Kira and I are in bed, like on a good night, we'll be in bed by 9:45 to 9:50. On a night where we're kind of just being a little bit lazier, we'll start getting ready for bed around 10:20, 10:30. But I've really, as I've gotten older, I've seen the benefits of... Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys.
Is anyone there?
Ryan, I'll give you a proper shout out here in a second.
Calling Amy and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
Oh, Katori. Katori, question, because I just realized it's you. Do you do graphics at all? Like, I loved your drawing. I think that I am going to absolutely have that made into something for the channel. It was adorable. And I literally showed it off last week after. I didn't realize that you had posted it until after you left. Everybody loved it. We're doing it. It's absolutely happening, Katori, and it's all thanks to you. I want you to take credit for that. If you guys have not had the opportunity and privilege of meeting the fabulous Ryan, the gentleman that he is, I know I'd be super stoked to have you guys. Ryan, if you want to put a little bit more in chat. Oh, Ryan said I did a little co-working before But during St. Jude Play Live, I did every day with extra ads to generate some passive revenue to donate to them. Just been a nice vibe to body double and chill while I'm getting some work done, my man. If you guys want to go support not only a great gentleman and a good community, but also a great cause, be sure to check out Ryan. Thanks again for the raid, my friend. There we go. Alec throwing down on a cut. All right. How long you looking to cut for, Alec? Cuts are tough. I don't think people realize like how when you cut calories to an extensive degree like that to intentionally lose weight, you do energetically feel it makes a difference. Like when you're at a caloric surplus and you're exercising a lot, it's a lot easier to hit your workouts and throw down. When you're at a caloric deficit and you're still trying to keep your intensity high, even if you're just cutting your calories and only changing that factor, it can still leave you feeling a little bit exhausted. So way to go there, Alec. Let this lady be. I hope that I always do at a bare minimum a good enough job to justify. What the hell is that? A good enough job to justify your willingness to literally say, I'm going nowhere, you are stuck with my ass if you like it or not, because that is so thoughtful. Hell yeah. What's up, Singer? Oh, CS. Good to have you here. Are you a Counter-Strike connoisseur? CS Signer. Thank you so much for your follow. Hell yeah. No pressure to be in chat, by the way. I know I asked a lot of questions. CS, enjoy yourself. Just want to say thanks. Pleasure to meet you. And appreciate you joining the community. Hopefully you have a great time here. Do my best to make that happen. Let me get caught up here real quick, you guys. Okay, I get off of work 3 p.m. most days and drive home, but I can speak over CarPlay too. Oh my God, Crash, I'm getting used to you having a car. That's right. Okay. Was it better than my goldfish snail flex? I should, honest to God, make that an emote still, Felix. That was a genius idea. Oh, Cyprus. Oh, no, Chalk. Yeah, you got that right. Cyprus. Ooh, dude, Chalk. Cyprus looks really pretty. I still have not been to Europe, Chalk. Hopefully in the next year or so, I'll get to do that with my wife. You got a special kind of roast there, Raul. Give me 1 sec here, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab myself Sucia! Heck yeah! Bienvenidos! Hopefully I didn't butcher your name this time. I'm sorry that I did the last couple times you come in here. Pleasure to have you here. Hopefully you had a good weekend. I think you said you are going to lean into summer vacation, right? Or are you doing summer school? You said summer school pays really well. I can't remember, Sucia. Sorry if I'm asking again here. You're going to do great, Alec. Alec, I say that because I think you know exactly what you need to do. You've been very dialed in since I've met you and the things that you put yourself and dedicate yourself to. It'll be fun for us to celebrate the progress you make in, like, Alec, come in and check in with me in like a month. Like, there's no doubt you're going to lose some great weight and start to lean out. I'm coming back to you, Joel. You're the best. Katori said, I do digital art and commissions, and I also have my own web shop with keychains, stickers, and I'm glad you liked it. Katori, can you... Let me give you my information here, Katori. I'm going to tag you in chat. And Katori, I don't want to, like... I know... I'll say it this way. Katori, if your partner would be more comfortable with, like, my wife was the one talking to you, let me know. Whatever works. But I'm going to tag you, Katori, put my socials in chat. Would you be willing to send me information on all of that via a Discord or Instagram message? If you prefer to send it to my wife instead, she's tagged in some of my Instagram posts. Just tell her that I told you to send the message, and then I'll have her look at it tonight. Shit. Man. Incredible. Joel. You realize, Joel, the amount of time that we've been rocking and rolling and hanging out over here on Twitch, dude? It's insane, man. Like, we are getting to a point, Joel, where in a few years it's going to be a whole decade. Oh my God, we've gone through a decade almost in knowing each other. Joel, many moments I should have been and still owe you lots of bow downs to give you gratitude and respect. Thank you very much for the gifted sub today, man. The many gifted subs over the years, especially today. All right. I like that. Yo, so Sia, I think leaning into vacation, like full blown, trying to relax, oh God almighty, and recharge is a good thing. He said, but mostly because I wasn't picked to teach summer school. Maybe that's a good thing though. Like, sounds to me like you're ready to embrace relaxing, and maybe this is the best year for you to do that. Paraguay medium roast whole bean, because freshly ground coffee is exponentially better than pre-ground. I'm going to have to second what Raul said. If you guys ever have an opportunity to buy whole coffee as the beans versus being pre-ground, if you don't mind grinding before you roast, definitely makes a flavor difference. What in the heck is it? Okay, so this is probably going to be a boss battle. So let me catch up here one more second. Let this lady be. He said, I use your stream as a positive space to come when I'm feeling rough. I just want you to keep on being you. Please don't ever forget how kind and sweet this space is. I'm smiling, and that is my organic, natural response to reading that. Let this lady be. I'm very grateful that I get to read a message like yours. Thank you. I was really overthinking streaming today as well, Let This Lady Be, because I'm having just a little bit of a quiet, introverted, more than normal day. Yeah, I don't know. Just like as a streamer, and especially as a full-time streamer, if you're not in a position where you feel like you can't socially provide what you think is necessary to give everyone good value, it's so easy to overthink that and get a little self-conscious. So I really appreciate your message, Let This Lady Be. I think we've had a good time today so far. There's no way in hell I'm going to beat 3 bosses with the time that I have left. But we're gonna see if we can get 1 to 2 down and locked and loaded here. Would you guys give me 1 second? So I've got a big chest day today. I want to grab a snack. I got to make sure I'm getting enough carbs in. I'll probably do my. Are you guys in? Would you be interested in a workout stream in like 2 hours? Is that? It'll be really late for some of you, but my wife and I were thinking of throwing a workout in the garage. I don't know if we'll do it, but just food for thought. Anyways, I gotta grab some carbs real quick so I can snack while we're gaming. I'm gonna try to make sure that we can get at least another hour in here. If anybody needs me, if you guys are going through something, you'd like my insight, or if you just want to kind of talk about something that you're navigating, we're all here in support of one another, and we're all here to have a great time through thick and thin. Take advantage if you guys need me or anybody else in chat. I just want to thank all of you for being here, especially on a day where I was a little bit self-conscious. I hope that I can be an example of how everybody gets self-conscious every once in a while. So we're all human, you guys, myself included. So thank you. It means a lot. And I appreciate you guys listening in and throwing down for us today. I love it. Thank Joel. Dude, you make me so... You really like build me up, Joel. I'm so grateful, man. You and your stream are such a major motivation for me. Anyways, I can help. And yes, I can watch while I'm at the gym. Fuck yeah, Joel. My big request, Joel, I know that you and I have some similar goals. We have some different goals. Just lean into letting me help where I can in ways that may go above and beyond just streaming. So I appreciate it, because I know that you're going a lot of different directions to help me beyond just like watching and chatting, Joel. So thank you, man. Have a great night as well. Crash, have a good night, okay? I will potentially, Crash, talk to you tomorrow morning. If I do an earlier stream than normal, I'll invite you guys to be part of my coffee and sunlight in the morning. So perhaps we'll have a chance to kick it then. Mr. Crash, I would like to say goodnight as well to one of our dear friends in Sweden over there, Chalk Ladball 7515. Have a good night. Thank you for kicking it tonight, brother. Appreciate you. You too, Crash. Sweet dreams, you guys. Oh, I don't need to... Okay. You guys ready? Thanks again, Dreaming, for being here. Absolutely rooting for you as well. All right. Let This Lady Be said, I have been taking a break from streaming because I feel like I didn't have the mental space to give the energy for it, which I think is very valid. There's a lot of streams that I have respectfully needed to take off that I shouldn't have streamed, and I'm glad that I didn't. And then there are larger chunks of time, Let This Lady Be, where I felt like it was better for me to plan, prepare, and readjust in preparation for better streams than to just like stream in a state where I wasn't feeling my absolute best. So I empathize with you. He said, I'm looking at bringing it back because I've seen your stream and I forgot how much fun it was. I love that you're finding the internal joy and value in it as a streamer as well, Let This Lady Be. When you bring your streams back, here, I'll try to get a head start on this Let This Lady Be. I think I already follow. Oh, I already follow you. Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. When you bring your streams back, let me know, so I can hopefully rock and roll with you. How was your stream, Ryan? This is probably a boss battle, so... Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. Perhaps 'tis not a boss battle.
The Grand Exhibition theme was automatic puppets
Okay.
and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate
Oh,
the
this is
most
sick.
advanced technology
Whoa.
in Krot.
Look at this.
You know the rest.
Grand
Can't
Exhibition
hold an
Plaza.
exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter
Oh.
chaos. And now the
How
whole
beautiful.
city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
All right. Oh, shit. Thank you, Let This Lady Be. I forgot. Okay, let me make it a little bit further away from this god-awful music and hopefully not die. And we got the last piece I needed to upgrade my weapon once again. Let me go grab my carbs here real quick. Give me just a moment, you guys. Be sure to go grab a snack, get some water if you need to. Big shout out to everybody that's currently training and listening into the stream. You guys are doing a great job. Proud of you. Get it in where you can. I'll be right back, you guys. Give me just a moment. The wife is back. Jesus. Oh my God. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Oh God, I can't get this. My controls are all backwards. What have I done? Oh jeez. I don't know how to get this damn bag off my head. Oh cool, okay, whoops. Let's move it. What? You're not Cassie? Oh, you got a lot big. Whoa! Oh my God, the whole party in here now. There we go. Alright, let's take it slow, you guys. Slow and steady. That's how I feel about that. Wait, it's not Kurt, right? It's Dada. Well played. Well played. Let's see. I've got straight running. Okay, wow.
Tell me, we're
As long as they're intact, I don't hate them.
We're
Okay.
close.
Okay.
My slumber did not allow me proper time to adequately scare you. You see, the one thing that is required to live in the realm of the $25 dono land is that you eventually do scare folks with a not monetary bliss. Lets you take it all. And on this day, I commit a vendetta against you to eventually scare you so loud and obnoxious.
Did you grab the lockpick out of her?
Nope, threw it away because I don't need a lockpick and I got toes to break.
Where am I supposed to go? Mom?
Just keep looting.
I don't know what else to do.
There's a lot of loot. We still got
How do I?
probably
Oh.
another 15 bags of loot. to get out.
Wait, what?
Good job.
I need help. I got
Right.
30 seconds.
Alright, so have you heard
Felix,
of this
you're
thing
close
called
to me.
ladders? Have you heard of this thing called ladders?
I thought that was a ladder.
What, does this look like a ladder to you?
Alright, I'm gonna two-shot this bitch. I'm wasting no ammo on him. Okay, I'm gonna reload first, but then
All right. Oh, Ryan, I really feel you on this. Ryan said, I feel both sides. Sometimes when I stream and I wasn't feeling it, those turn out to be some of the most amazing times with great people. I feel like I've experienced that a handful of times really recently, Ryan. It's funny, Ryan, because when I have a moment like that, I have to sit and reflect on the reality of it could have not happened and how grateful and lucky I am that it did. And what a beautiful example of why it's important at times to challenge ourselves, even when we're not feeling like doing something. Ryan said, but sometimes I don't have enough of myself to give to everyone. And I empathize with you on that front as well. Because there are times, Ryan, where I just know in my heart, I'm like, it's just not the right day for me to be live right now. And that's okay, you know. But I do think I have less of those days than I realize, so long as I'm willing to like challenge myself in a way that's not overdoing it for me. Oh, shit the bed. There we go. Forget that those guys are parry masters. Okay, let's look over here, see if there's anything else over there. I snagged one of these. It's not the best, Alec, but it's like 7. It's a 7 out of 10. These are RX bars. If you can grab them, they're by far the best deal you can get on these bars is at Costco. Here's the macros on the back. The only thing I'm not super pumped about for this as a pre-workout is the carbs are a little lower than I'd like, and I don't want a ton of fiber before training, but 5 grams is not going to kill me. So there we go. Like 23 grams of carbs. If I'm short on time, Alec, a really great thing, if you guys can do this like 15 minutes before you work out, you do, that was not the right button. Sorry. You do 1 tablespoon of honey. And that's a quick way to give your body a nice little boost. As long as you get right into activity pretty soon after having a tablespoon of honey, it's not going to do any negative, nothing negative to your body or your glucose levels and such for most people. There we go. Shucks, those guys almost killed me. God, they're strong. All right, sorry, everybody. Sorry. Casey, how was work? You getting out? Sorry, I said that in a really messy way. My point earlier is, obviously, if you take a spoonful of honey, it's going to spike your blood sugar. But if you're doing that right before a lot of physical activity and movement, your body can utilize the sugar like right away. And for most people, there shouldn't be any negative benefits to approaching using honey as a little bit of a pre-workout in itself. There we go. What about you, Alec? Do you have a pre-workout that you like leaning into? Haven't eaten cereal in ages, but I heard it's really good for pre-workouts. I literally bought some time today. So, oh, you bought some cereal today. Is that what you're saying? So, Alec, what I'll do sometimes, cereal's great. Oatmeal with a tablespoon of honey can be good 30 minutes before training. Peanut butter, honey, and a banana can be good as well. The thing to look out for in pre-workout meals is you want to make sure if you're eating something and you're getting ready to train in 30 minutes to 45 minutes, you don't want it to be too fatty. And you don't want it to be super, super, super full of fiber because that can leave you feeling full and perhaps a little bloated. So simple carbs are really great. But if you sprinkle just a little bit of fat in there, it's not the end of the world. Let's see here. Remember, kids, you have to nourish your body to be able to work out and use your brains correctly. Also grow in physical or mental ways. Grow slowly and steadily. I am more a believer in that approach than I ever have been in my entire life. Let this lady be. I've had the most progress I've ever had in my lifting career because I was more consistent and I was dialed in and structured. So slow and steady, it realistically does win the race most of the time. All right. Guandalicious! What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. All right. What rank am I? I've made it all the way to demigod before, Clark. But I wasn't necessarily getting there by doing hardcore amounts of PvP. Hey, I'm not sure what I am right now. I'm in the purple, whatever the purple one is. Got him. Hold on, you guys. Fuck yeah, dog. Broke his weapon. Please! There we go. Damn, that was pretty good, but also a little wusty. Okay. Where do I go from here? Oh no! Casey, what's wrong? We say can't wait to feel better. Are you getting sick? I'm gonna send you vitamins right now telepathically. And some auxilicoccum, whatever that thing's called. Get some if you haven't already, Casey. Hey, Kate! I'll be honest, Kate, I started stream way later than I was supposed to because I was overthinking today. I was being a naughty boy, letting my insecurities get the best of me. So not even a single boss, but had I started on time, I'm confident I would have gotten at least one, perhaps two. What's up, Pablo? Good afternoon, good sir. Thank you, Pablo. Pretty happy with that fight there. All right, I'm absolutely confident that I missed something major. Well, I guess I've made it this far. Perhaps... Do I want to get on this right now? You know what? I'm going to go back. What's up, Doe? Welcome back, dude. Are you at work right now, Doe, or are you getting ready to start your shift? Guandalicious, thank you so much for patiently making your way through the ads. It's great to have you back today. How's your night going? Guandalicious, are you in, is it India? Am I remembering that correctly, or am I totally dropping the ball there? I hope I'm not forgetting a major fact about you. Casey, lurk away. Do not let me pull you back into chat, because I know I have a terrible habit of doing that. I saw you said kidney infection, UTI, and upper respiratory infection, unfortunately. Ended up in urgent care Friday. What the fuck? Okay, Casey, I'm not going to pull you into chat. Get home first, and then we'll chat. And if I need to, Casey, because this is a shorter stream today, I'm going to bug you and text you later on. I am terribly sorry, though, Casey. I can't remember if we said this on stream, Casey. Kira, this is back in, God, I think November or December of last year. We had to take her to the emergency room because she was having really, really bad pains. We thought that she had a kidney stone. Ended up being a bladder infection. She had a UTI and a bladder infection. They weren't served. She also had a kidney stone. They literally had to do a CT scan on her. And I could see the incredible amount of pain that she was in. I know if you're dealing with a kidney infection and a UTI, like, it was brutal. Bad enough that we went to the emergency room. So I just want you to know, I feel for you. I'm sorry. I know that's way more than meets the eye and just casually reading that. But you're going to bounce back, Casey. No doubt. Oh, I can't open this. Okay, so I guess we do have to go back and get into that little shuttle thing. How was your weekend, Pablo? Hopefully well? Throwing down some more rides on the bike. Dude, Pablo, I gotta get back on my Harley, man. I'm not riding it near enough. Clark, how was your nap? And I do want to thank you for generously offering to coach me and guide me a little bit more in Dark and Darker. I legitimately might take you up on that, Clark. I'm gonna have to have you remind me that it's okay for you to help and not, like, I should feel guilty for saying yes, because I know that your time is limited. I am reaching a point in that game, Clark, where I can tell that if I don't feel like I'm making progress relatively soon, I'm probably going to put it down. I'll still play it with friends whenever everybody wants to get on. I just won't be as good because I won't be practicing as much. Oh, no. When did this happen? Let this lady be. I have my friend Dee's also very allergic to bananas, and I know that's unfortunately like really, really dangerous. Hope you're okay. Also, Kate, how's the job going still? Let me take another bite of my bar here. I am so sorry, Casey and Let This Lady Be. Those are both, like, terrible things to go through. I know you're kind of actively going through it right now, Casey, but, you know, I don't know. I'm going to totally encourage you to take some time off from work, Casey, but I know that you're not always able to do that, and I just hope that you're able, at a minimum, to be seeing a doctor. I hope they gave you antibiotics and stuff. I think it took Kira... After about 2 days, she started noticing her feeling a lot better. 4 days, after we took her to the emergency room, she was like 95% better. So hopefully a day or two more on top of this case, you'll be back on your feet. I'm so sorry, Gwandalicious. I don't know. I think that's the second time I've accidentally thought you were in India. I have a couple friends from stream that watch in India, and I only see them every once in a while, and I think sometimes I confuse you with them because you have the same color name that they do. I'm terribly sorry about that. Doe, you start at 5:30, right? This is going to be interesting. It's so quiet in this train car. Raul, crush it. Great job. Really stoked for you to have that metal AeroPress. And thank you for encouraging me to lean into that as well when it's the right time for Kira and I. And way to go, Kurt, if you're listening, proud of you. Keep slaying it up in the gym, brother. Thanks again, Clark. Thank you guys for bearing with me today as well. I know it's a little bit of a lower energy day for me, and I'm reading chat a little bit slower, but I hope you guys are still having fun. Oh, God, what is this going to turn into? Okay. There appears to be some big boys down there, so before we jump down... Okay, never mind, there's nothing else for me to check. Kate, you're adorable. Thank you for saying that. It's funny, Kate, in relation to what Ryan and I were talking about a few minutes ago, I've had more times that have been a positive experience, vastly more, than times that have been a negative experience when I decided to stream when I was doubting myself. And you're a great example of how that can be so frequently something I get to enjoy. Thanks, Kate. Sweet dreams, Kate. I hope you sleep very well. And thanks for staying up super late to come and say hi. My God, 3 stones out 9 years ago. I have no idea how you made it through that, Gwandalicious. My dad used to get kidney stones when I was a kid. They're no joke, dude. I had a lot of people say kidney stones can be more painful than giving birth to a child, which is insane if you think about it. Okay, let's grab this. Dark Moon Stone of the Covenant. I need to figure out where to get that wine bottle. Let's pop this bad boy open from here. Clark says, I don't mind at all. Like I said, I'm usually just sitting in Discord by myself every night anyways, and I love helping people, so I don't mind. Just let me know when. Don't even have to make it a coaching type of thing. Just more pointers and more playing. Hope my messages aren't they're not coming across. You do the same thing I do, Clark. I'm like, I don't want you to think the intention's bad. Dude, don't even worry about it. Not even remotely coming across pushy. I'll tell you what it is coming across as. Very kind and giving, generous and helpful. To relieve your worries. Because I do the same thing a lot of the time too, Clark, when I'm not sure if I'm coming across as intended. But your words are very well received. Promise. Nothing to worry about. My mental hasn't been the best lately and not feeling the best either, so it might not be coming across the way I intend them to. And I hope that I was able to like wipe the worries away from you, man. Are you feeling a little uneasy with the VA stuff? Is it health related things, stress? What's going on, man? If I can ask. Hey, Solani. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. What'd you get for dinner? Puppets of the future, the iron giants that will lead us into a new era. That's a big boy right there. Okay. Oh, yes, Ryan. So my friend Raul, Mr. Owl the Geek in chat, recently, alongside Geek Pill, was able to pick up some of the newly released metal AeroPresses, and I'm very, very interested in grabbing one myself. I try to stay away from plastic where and when I can, Ryan, which I know is not everybody's thing. But for my wife and I, we've done as much as we can to kind of remove as much plastic from our household as possible. And we were wanting to save up and buy an espresso machine, because I love espresso coffee as well, alongside V60 and Chemex. They're expensive. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they're expensive. And my understanding is that if you want to avoid your your espresso machine, shit the dick, to not get moldy, you do eventually have to take some time to clean it. And I don't know that I have the energy to lean into that. So I was thinking, you know, a metal AeroPress might be exactly what we need. Hold on, you guys. Okay. This thing's freaking hard. I have no idea how to counter this with blocks. Come on, baby. Hit me! Or not. Got it. There we go. Hoping for a good block there. Fuck you! Nice. We got him. All right. Got a star fragment as well. Daddy loves star fragments. Hopefully your thumb is feeling better, Solani. This game looks a lot like Dark Souls and Dishonored. Had a baby. I'm having a crash. Gotta lay down. Have a nice dreams. Sorry about that, Guandalicious. Hope you feel better. This game is a Souls-like game. If you're still here, Guandalicious, it is essentially the same playing style as Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and all that fun stuff. Highly recommended if you get a chance to pick this bad boy up. It's often on sale on Steam. Challenging, incredibly fulfilling when you make progress, though, which is one of my favorite things about Souls-like games. So check it out when you can, dude. I think you'd like it. I've quite enjoyed it so far. Oh my gosh, you didn't... No, you did not, Jules. So that already happened. I didn't mean that in like a mean way or anything. I remember you told me that she was going to have her surgery soon. I can't remember if you told me when, but I love it. I love it. So she had a good, successful gallbladder surgery. It was removed. You said she was out a few hours later. How's the recovery process been, Jules? Yeah, and I feel like you told me I remember it was pretty close to the surgery date. I just don't remember what day the surgery was, Jules, now, if I'm remembering it correctly. Let's see here. Ryan says you can get the Fellows adapter with the metal screen for them. That essentially makes it more like espresso because you don't have that leaking and increased pressure. Give me a pour over when I have the time. Same for me too, Ryan. If I have the time, I like to do pour over. There are some days where we still make all of our coffee in our Chemex, but there are some days where I just grind coffee, add a ton, and then just pour until it's full. Pour like 2 or 3 times and I'm done. But if you really want a meticulously beautiful cup of coffee via pour over or V60, there are weight ratios that you got to utilize for the ground coffee amount, the amount of water that you're doing per pour. Some people will actually time their pours. I like to measure via weight. But yeah, it's an interesting little science behind it all. Get out of here, Kate. I saw that. She goes, sorry, only a bottom would say shit the dick. Just so you know, motherfucker. Motherfucker. We can go here to give the wine bottle away. So what is the Fellows adapter, Ryan? I don't know what that is. There we go. Yeah, so Pablo, I think I'm kind of starting to organically lean in that same direction. Pablo says, I'll take an AeroPress or a French press over a fancy machine any day. Once you dial in a good process, you cannot beat them. And I just feel like pour over changed my perception on coffee so much. So like in a perfect world, my wife and I, if we have room in our kitchen, Kate, that was so well played, by the way. You're a fucking amazing. I love you. In a perfect world, if we can have an espresso machine and not worry about it, yeah, I'd love to have that. But ideally, like right now, we're trying to keep our household relatively like low in clutter and things that we own, to be able to get the same value out of an AeroPress essentially as one would get out of an espresso machine. I just think is really cool. It's a big positive. Where the hell is... Where does this even go? Am I tripping? Hold on. Oh, shit. I know where I am. My bad. What's up, Rep Queen? Welcome. Good to see you again. How you been? Ooh, Amanda. So I almost missed this. I'm sorry. Amanda said, have you ever heard of a Mocha Espress? It makes espresso and it's much cheaper. It's metal. Okay, Amanda, you need to send me this on Instagram immediately because I have never heard of that and now I'm curious. I think it's also fun to make coffee in different ways, utilizing different brewing methods and just tasting the difference. It's pretty cool. I'm so glad, Jules, that your mom's doing okay. Jules, just another follow-up here. How's her recovery process going? Okay, so I clearly need to go straight. There's some lady that I need to give a wine bottle to. I just can't remember where. Let's see if we can find her. She'll be around here somewhere. Okay. Where are you? Oh, pee-pee. Don't ask me why dick was the first thing that I leaned into again, but here we are. Apparently sussing myself into Bottomville. All right. Oh! I heard somebody coughing. Ah, here she is! I found her. Haha. All right. I like your feedback there, Solani. As long as you take care of yourself and do what's best for your life, that is what is most important. It's a good way to live. Yeah, Ryan says weight of grounds, volume, and temperature of coffee. Sorry, of the water, absolutely. That's the one thing that I have never leaned into with pour over. Because I don't have a kettle that has a temperature gauge on it. It just gets hot and tells you when it's done. He's doing a temperature check on the actual coffee. Or sorry, the water that I'm using to pour on the coffee. Hold on. Let me talk to her so she stops coughing.
Even in the bottle, it has a distinctive shade of red.
Oh,
thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease.
I got you, woman. Don't you worry.
This glimmer of happier days is priceless.
Priceless.
Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please.
Side quest accomplished. Vanini commemorative coin. I don't know what this does. Okay. Well, I don't know what this does, but hopefully I can use it for something good. All right, all right. Can I talk to her again? Stop coughing, woman. All right. We can go back now. Just wanted to turn that quest in real quick before I forgot. Mochas are closer to espresso than aero or French presses, if that's what you're trying or wanting. We have both a mocha and a French press. Curious, like, what do you have a? I'm sure you have a preference for which you enjoy more, Pablo. If you had to choose mocha or French press, which one would you pick? Okay, we're gonna go back to Hotel Krot real quick. Get a rundown on this cute little coin. Amanda says it makes great espresso. I will send you a message with a link. And Amanda, sorry, I didn't mean to sound like super demanding. If you have the time, Amanda, and it's not intrusive, I would love to check out this product if you have a link that you could share with us. You're even willing or more than happy to make it an affiliate link if you'd like to. Teehee. Hey, what's up, Loki? Good to see you again, sir. Hope you've been well. Hell yeah. All right, so Felix, sorry, I know I'm doubling up here real quick. Did you upgrade any of the internal components, or are you purely just putting this into a new case?
At the House of Vanini.
Request appraisal of collectibles. Okay, so just moving it into a new case. All right, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I was going to say, I think you upgraded a lot of this in the last, 4 years, right, Felix? I think your computer's plenty fast. Hey, Madison. Happy Tuesday, Madison. Hope you had a great weekend. Let me finish my little bar here real quick before we go too deep. Good. I'm glad you're doing okay, Solani. Keep it up. I know it's tedious when you have something like that that takes a long time to heal. I'm currently working through a knee injury, which has been a pain in my actual ass. But slow and steady. I'm doing an ATG program from Knees Over Toes. If you guys have ever heard of him, I'm really enjoying it. And hoping to show you guys some of the things that I learned once I master them well enough to showcase them. But Jewel says, so they did it on the private ward, even though it was under the NHS. So she got her own room and everything. Recovery's going well. She's just really tired. I feel like that's pretty normal too, Jules, after a surgery like that. Especially, I know your mom's a little older. But she'll bounce back. It'll be really nice, Jules, for her to, and you, obviously, and your dad. I don't have to worry about this anymore. Oh, yeah, Felix. Did I tell you, Felix? We got Kira's stream PC. It's ready to go. She did her first stream this weekend. I can't remember if you were there. If you were, I'm sorry. I think you were, actually. Maybe. But yeah, when we were looking at the NVMe internal storage, Felix, for the price of one 2 terabyte stick, I bought... anyways, I've said this too many times on stream. I'm probably being annoying, but when I built my computer, Felix, I bought 2 terabyte sticks for $240. They were $120 a stick. I got them on sale, so I took advantage of a holiday sale. Bought them from Best Buy. They're Samsung, I think it's a Samsung 990 Evo, something like that. Anyways, $120 per 2 terabyte stick. Now a 2 terabyte stick is like $460. It's disgusting. So I feel you, bro. I super feel you. Madison, which friend is this? Did I hear, Madison, that the gentleman from your work was starting to turn into a little fun fling? Was that you? I think it was. Thank you, Amanda, for removing my worries. All right. I know. You know, Kellen, I wish that there were more companies out there that were there to just supply normal people like us. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, but fuck. Kellen, you got enough of a rig, though, to hammer down all your video editing and stuff, right? Okay. Just going backwards in chat here real quick. Hopefully, Jules, she can get back to eating normally, like, relatively soon.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members.
Oh.
Well, once Master Vanini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced.
Ah.
This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you?
Oh, I will.
You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir.
What do I get? What do I get? I don't know what the dick a half moonstone gives me, but I guess we'll find out. Mr. Kellen, you know, can I say something real quick to you guys? I hope, if ever I am too direct in asking you guys questions, I hope you'll tell me. I'm saying that because I think that sometimes people just want to listen to streams and say hi, and they don't always want to be constantly pulled into discussion. And I think I do a pretty good job with my communication skills, but I do think sometimes I pull people into discussions maybe more than they might be wanting to lean into. So if that ever happens, like, don't hesitate to just kind of chill, to lurk. You don't even have to answer all my ridiculous questions. But, like, Kellen, I was thinking about you, and you're just saying hi, and I'm like, how are you doing? How's work going? How's the video editing? I'm going to ask you, like, 14 questions, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe Kellen doesn't want to talk about that.
I know my way
but I'm
around
just,
the
yeah.
weapon.
Anyways,
One needs to look.
overthinking things here. Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. Okay, so that was actually a really big thing. Yes, I can upgrade this again. Holy Mother, this is going to make this weapon considerably stronger. Ayah. And now we need a full Moonstone of the Covenant in order to upgrade this one more time. We're going to do so much more damage now. Touch my body. Touch my body. All right. Okay, so Madison, you said the friend from work isn't going anywhere at the moment. Just friends for now. I really like the guy I am going on a date with. We have a lot of things in common, and he's super kind and sweet. He's cooking you dinner? Hold the front door, Madison. Goddamn. Hold up. When did you have... Oh, I thought the dude from work was the guy that you were going on a date with. Where did this dude come from? I totally missed something. Catch a brother up. You may have told Kira on her stream, Madison, and I totally missed it. If that's the case, I saw we. We're teleporting to the Stargazer. Back to this exhibitionplace.com. Here we go. Here we go. Kellen said, luckily, I bought all my shit a while ago and plan to hold on to it for as long as possible. I also have an MSI i9 GeForce RTX laptop for video editing, which has been great. Oh, dude, I love chatting with you, brother. Okay, thank you for telling me. Sometimes I worry that I'm, you know, yapping you guys too much. You know, Kellen, I got my original stream PC. I used that for 6.5 years, I think. Almost to the dot. 6 to 6.5 years. And it was still great. Obviously, I upgraded it because I wanted to play stuff on, you know, better graphic, with a better graphics setup. But as long as you got a strong enough setup, it should last you 4 or 5 years pretty easy. And plus, your i9 GeForce RTX laptop, I bet you that thing fucking rips. He's ripping, he's ripping. He's ripping. Get those nuts away from me, Felix. Otherwise, I'm going to caress them gently with my mouth. Okay? You asked for it. Don't give me an invite like that and expect me not to lean into it, Felix. He knows he likes it. Goo! There we go. All right, we're getting a little bit better. I do need to practice my parries a little bit more. And parry we shall. Hiya. You know I love you, Felix. Dude, how's your girlfriend, man? You guys still doing great? You fucking better be. You better be. I don't know how she would be doing great. She's with freaking Sweden's handsomest gentleman. Jesus. Fucking Felix out there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew I heard somebody. Ha! Clark, you're the man for asking. Thanks, dude. Not everybody does, so I appreciate it. Yeah, so Clark, I'm probably gonna stream for another half hour, 2.5 to maybe I'll get 3 hours in. Once my wife lets me know that she's getting kind of close to the house, I'll probably wind down so I can start my warm up for chest. I try to make sure for my chest days that my wife's always here to spot me on bench, just to be safe. So just stream it and for the next 30 minutes to an hour, Clark, and then I'm gonna wind down and hit a good chest workout, and then prep for tomorrow's stream. So nothing like too crazy, but might pop on again tonight, Clark. I'm not sure, but for the most part, pretty low-key rest of my evening. How about you, man? Also, Clark, not to pressure you or anything, but I know we still got to chat a little bit more on Discord. If you prefer to fill me in privately in regards to what you feel like is kind of weighing on your shoulders, please just update me in our Discord DMs. If I can back you up, I'd like to, man. Even if it's just me being a little bit more aware of what's going on your end. If you care or want to share. Of course, no need to do that beyond your level of comfort. Let's see. Oh, it's your best friend's brother that I'm going out with. The only thing I could see being an issue is our age difference. He is 13 years older than me. He has a daughter and asked if I could teach him how to braid hair for her. That's adorable. So our date is me teaching him how to braid and him cooking me dinner. I don't know if it's an actual date or just friends hanging out, but it seems like a date. I think, Madison, if this dude invited you over for food and he is your best friend's brother, to me that feels intentional. But obviously, feel it out. Feel it out. You know, Madison, I think age gaps... How do I say this? I think to some capacity, an age gap is a matter of preference and perception. As long as both people are in it for the right reasons, I think like age gaps are kind of negligent to a degree. If there was like a 30-year age gap, then obviously I would say if you're happy, cool, you know. But 13 years, especially as an adult, Madison, it probably feels like a pretty big age gap, but in the big scheme of things, it's not too bad. I'm just happy that you're happy and you got somebody fun that you get to communicate with and get to know a little bit better, and who's treating you how you deserve to be treated. Okay. Shit on my face! Fuck me! Jesus! Okay, that was as bad as it could have gone. That's cool. Alright, we're gonna wait over here. And I'm gonna let this guy come down the stairs. Sorry, guys, that was... I need to kill these guys. Okay, cool. That was a good dodge. Oh my god, I almost walked right into that. How was your workout, Kurt? This dude is a pain in the ass. Hold on, chat. Please! Nice. Not too shabby. Okay, okay. Good job, Kurt. Making some progress. Like to hear it, Kurt. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, where do we go from here? Clark, that's what's up. And same as always, just gonna chill and chat, and just stuff I go through every day. I don't mind talking about it. Just would prefer more privately. And that's totally understandable, Clark. Sometimes, Clark, there are some things that my wife and I are abundantly happy to share openly here, and other things, like, we may wait to share. Some things we don't share. So I super respect that. Well, what I'll say to you, Clark, is I'm sure you've got, whether it's the stream or, you know, games and such, friends, just keep spending your time around the right things that are going to elevate how you're feeling, so that you're feeling better as quickly as possible. But I do hope you feel better, Clark. I know it's definitely a lot more taxing to be navigating difficult feelings when it feels like there's a lot on your plate. So I empathize with you, brother. Yeah, hell yeah, Kurt. I hope you had a good day at work as well, sir. I'm really proud of you, Kurt. It's been awesome. I know with how much stuff you got going on, it is not easy to just casually throw down in the gym, especially when it's freaking 10:30 at night over there for you. But you're a beast, man. Keep it up, dude. Okay, it wasn't the best duel there, but keep making some progress over here. Please. Oh my god, I thought it was going to go off the edge. I'm going to wait for him to throw this. All right. Screw those guys. Acid canister. Okay, okay, okay. Where? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's no way I'm fighting this dude up here. So, suck my ass. Go ahead and chase me here. Please charge. How the heck do I get over there? I'm gonna have to get this dude like 8,000 yards away. Come on now. Hold, chat, hold. Sorry, Jules. She goes, came back to suck my ass. Yep, I'm in the right place. My bad. I'm gonna start blaming my mother. For apparently not punishing me more as a child for all the ridiculous things I would say. Even though I did not say shit like that when I was younger. I don't know why I started doing that. I probably did that like 15 years ago. I guess I was pretty young 15 years ago, so never mind. Joke's on me. It's my fault. Damn it, I can't even blame my mother! He's puppy guarding? That's wild. What are you talking about? Oh god. I think you're right, Kellen. He is. Fuck this guy. You're totally right. He's not even gonna chase me. Don't make me say suck my ass again, because I will. You dirty dog. You dirty dog. Come on. How long's the guy gotta wait? Okay, change of plans. We're gonna come this way. Fuck. Suck my eep. Oh god! Sorry, I was gonna say suck my ass again. I don't know why I can't stop. Okay, cool. Oh shit. Well, at least I didn't die. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Okay, hold on. That would have totally sucked. That was a lot of stuff to redo. I was like, I'm gonna keep going unless I die, and then we're gonna wind down. If I can make it to the boss, we'll give it an attempt or 4, perhaps. All right. This guy, he sounds like a good guy, Madison. He sounds like a good guy. All right. Here we go. I only have one more little health pot thing. Oh, God. See if I can get him to chase me. Okay. Chase me! Don't be puppy garden, bitch! Kellen said I could call you that. Perfect. Alright. Haha! Okay, cool, I did it, Mom! She's gonna be so proud of me. Ha! Okay, cool. I was like, I am not fucking with that guy right now. I'll kill him later on, but right now, nope. Hell nah. Ooh, let me get this thing. What is this? Put it in my pocket. They knew people would duck the smoke. Somehow he did not chase me, Kellen. We lucked out. This is a cool building. I kind of like it. Okay, so we unlocked, I believe, the next section. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have had to do all that again, which would have sucked lots of ass. Back to ass sucking. Oh, wait. Oh. Never mind. We haven't unlocked the other area yet. Perhaps soon. Joel says, I told my boss today that me and my coworker go for lunchtime walks, and he said he might bring the dog in. Oh my God, that is adorable. What the hell? Is this the real fluffy one, Jules, or is that somebody else's dog? I can't remember. That may have been someone's dog who doesn't work there anymore. A big little fluffy guy. Oh, great. It's one of these crazy-ass dudes. Okay. Oh, God. Give me a safe spot, please. Let's see what's across this area before I come into this room. Give me a shortcut. Give me a shortcut. Give me a shortcut, please. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Beauty in my mouth. Beauty in my... beauty in my mouth. There it is. Did I get it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right on the G-spot, chat. There it is. There it is. Ah, I can go save. And I don't have to do all that over again. Yay! Somebody tell my mom. Kurt says, work was extremely busy today. A site went down because someone took over the line, so I was having to deal with someone I dislike. I did ignore him for a while, though. I mean, at least you can kind of, like, ignore him while you're working. Shit, Kurt. And you have to work this weekend, too, do you not? Okay, well, that is preposterous that we... Wait, hold on. My wife texted me. Hold on, chat. Hold, chat, hold. Hold, chat, hold. I'm going to tell her he said hi, Jules. I think she's getting ready to head home here in a second. I hope. And we're going to prep for some chest. Damn it, Casey. So please tell me, Casey, you got some antibiotics. You're taking medicine. You better be. I know, Casey, UTI and kidney infection, that is, like, next level not fun. I'm sorry. But she's gonna bounce back, ladies and gentlemen. She's gonna bounce back stronger than ever. Casey. Utilizing the powers of motherhood to conquer the world so generously. Oh, dude. Never mind, this is awful. Okay, hold on, you guys. Oh, now he doesn't want to fight me. Okay. You know, I was pretty certain that there was an easier way to go about this area. Please, 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 please. Fuck you in the face. Nice, made it. Haha. This way. There we go. If he follows me, I'm gonna throw fecal matter at him, bro. If this guy comes to life, that's gonna suck lots of ass. Haha, he did not. Neither did that guy. Okay, okay. I'd like to make it to the boss area at a minimum. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, hold, hold. Fuck! Ugh! Christ, the two of them! Where the fuck did this other guy come from? Jesus! What's up, football? Yep, just getting ass railed here, but it's all good. Totally fine. Where'd that other guy come from? Damn it! Am I gonna run all that again? Oh no, no, no! I got the shortcut. Never mind. Joke's on me. Okay. Hiya. I love you, Harm. Have a fun stream. Good night, Flexi Poo. Little forehead smooch. You know, if you hadn't died, you would have survived. God damn it, Harm. I love you. Thank you very much, Harm. I hope work's going smoothly for you. And I appreciate you always stopping by and saying what's up. You're the best. Sweet dreams, Harm. I will find you in your dreams and give you a very, very nice, respectful back massage. I will. And a little smooch on your forehead as well. And then I'll tuck you in to go to sleep in your dream so that you wake up IRL, well rested and ready to conquer the world. In a good way, not a bad way. Alongside Casey. Aha. So Casey said, I'm on antibiotics for a couple... Oh, Jesus! What is going on? How the fuck am I in a corner again? Jesus, mother. Hold on. Yeah, fuck. Sorry. This is not... Okay, I'm gonna riot. Jumped off the edge by accident. That's great. Fantastic. Hey, perfect timing, Bexbud. How's it going? Not a good example of gaming for me today, but I hope you slept beautifully. Better than I'm performing in today's gameplay. Good morning. So Casey, you got on antibiotics for a couple more days, and then I go back to urgent care for a retest to make sure everything is taken care of. I honestly think I have a kidney stone, though. They didn't do any imaging. I'm feeling better, but just seems to be taking a little longer than it should. Hopefully that's, I was going to say, I think when Kira had her stuff done, Casey was 4 days for the most part before she was feeling almost back to normal. I imagine that you guys probably don't want to lean into the imaging in case you think it's necessary, right? We were in the same boat, so I remember the doctor was giving us the option to either do the imaging or not do the imaging. Part of the reason why we did the imaging, Casey, is Kira had been dealing with the pain for like a week and a half, and we were just, worried that it was more than what we were aware of. But I feel like as long as, hopefully you start feeling better and by tomorrow or the day after. I cannot believe this thing followed me up here. That's actually ridiculous. Now he's backing up. Come on now. Dude. All right. Dude, he's actually going to follow me up again. Hold on, you guys. All right. Praise Jesus. We made it out. Okay. Oh, God. Almost died again and lost all of my 12,000 little soul things that I have. That's like almost an entire level. I didn't realize I had that many. Okay, so this dude apparently just breaks through the door. That's how he got to me. So, fucking A, first and foremost. Hold on, you guys. I gotta counter these dudes here real quick. Don't want to corner myself. Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. Please. Got him. Oh, okay. Hiya. All right. Okay, one down. One more to go. Okay, there's a lot more enemies than I was aware of in this tiny little area. All right. They just thrust it all over you. Sometimes the positioning in a game like this works out so comically, Kellen, I can't even make it up. I love you too, Harv. Thanks, my friend. Let's see here. Aha. Clark. You're such a good... Clark. Oh, hey, I need you to look at the message I just sent you on Discord ASAP. It's totally feet related. Is it urgent, Clark? Probably wind down here in a hot sec. Oh, that hurt. So I can pull it up. Got a shot put? Okay. All right, all right, all right. All right. Clark, you're the best, dude. I can only imagine. All right. Remind me, Clark, if I forget, when I start winding down to pull it up so I can give you a reaction. I'm definitely intrigued. Okay. Is it Christina Jade's commission fee picks? Is that what it is? I've been waiting a long time for those. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah! Well, that went way better. Ha-ha! Get my taint out of your mouth! Sorry, that was loud. All right, here we go. Nice. I think that was pretty good payback, if I do say so myself. Legion Caliber. Highly effective. All right. Hopefully it was, I can only imagine if you've been listening into stream for the last 15 minutes, Bexbud, how intriguing that experience must have been in the vehicle first thing in the morning over there on an Australian Wednesday morning. Bexbud gets ready to conquer her day with nothing but honor and integrity. Hiya. Hope you're ready to have a great day, Bexbud. Who else wants some? Nobody? Thank you, Kurt. I love you. Enjoy your shower if you're going to take a shower, you dirty dog. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Dude, what? These guys... Oh, okay, they have the petrification disease. Clark, you're the best, dude. That was pretty funny what you wrote in chat. I'm sure you're not... I am genuinely intrigued, but that was pretty clever. Okay, what is in this liquid stuff? Not feet picks, unfortunately. How can I not break that one? Love you, Kurt. Thank you very much, good sir. I will hopefully, Kurt, have some time to kick it with you tomorrow, my man. But you go have some fun, bro. I'm just going to try to make it to the boss area, so I'm prepped for tomorrow for us to get some... Oh, shit. All right. I'm totally going to cheat on this. I think I'm in, like, the train station. What is this area called? Exhibition. That looks like a big dog down there. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. How do I answer the telephone question in the exhibition area in Liza P? Please help. Please help, Google. Please help. Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Another fine day in the city of Krog, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it
Here we go.
is. It's time.
I'll do anything I need to for feet picks, Kurt. You know damn well.
Riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So,
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
correctly or tango with danger, but when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger.
All right.
Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach.
Okay.
Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
Okay, I would have got this on my own anyways. Obviously an egg.
Correct! You were once such a fool, yet you've gotten so clever. I'm as happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn.
Okay.
How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the
Give me a key.
shell that is your puppet's body? Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the grand exhibition, you
All right.
now must behold all 10 fingertips of the woman of cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you.
Okay. All right, we got another Trinity key, and this is going to be an empty line. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, cool. We are good to go in that area. Now give me the next safe spot here real quick. Casey, what in the world? I just read that you had to pay out of pocket for all this. That is absurd. Do you guys not... I think technically Casey Andrews a subcontractor, right? Is that why he does not get benefits through his job? How in the world, Casey, are you guys like that? Oh my God, that's so frustrating. I'm sorry, because I know that if you got to go out of pocket, Casey, then a CT scan is, oh God. I think even for us with insurance, it was like $1,000 bucks, $1,200 maybe. But I don't know, Casey. Sometimes I'm very much just curious if costs for things are more affordable out of pocket than with insurance, with how backwards insurance feels sometimes. Okay, we got a crescent moon. Eventually, one of these things is going to be full of something that I can utilize. I'm going to keep breaking them. Make our way likely... I just want to go to the next safe spot, and I think that'll be perfect for us for today. I do want to take a second real quick to thank all of you for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. It's definitely, like I said, one of those days where I'm grateful. So thank you very much, you guys. Clark, whatever's weighing heavy on your shoulders will not be there forever. I can almost guarantee that. Like I said earlier, just keep leaning into the right things, dude. You'll take good care of yourself. I'm really confident you're going to have a strong bounce back through all this stuff. And I am super freaking pumped that you got a doctor that's looking outside of the box for you in terms of solutions and, things you can lead into. So keep it up, man. You're doing good. Okay, let's see what's over here. Take a look around the corner. I'm just going to clear this area. Oh, God. Oh, great. We got more guys with guns. Okay, I got to be careful here. Another crescent moon. Here we go. They have pretty fast shooting guns. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. 3 shots. So if I get hit by any one of these guys, that's going to totally trigger me. No doubt. Got to keep breaking all the glass. Because I'm me. And I got to break things. Here we go. Sharp pipe. I love sharp pipes. If they don't hide something special in one of these, I'm going to riot. I'm going to be a sad boy. Okay, so we came... Did we come this way? I believe we did. Absolutely did. Okay, we came this way. Went inside the trolley. Nothing in there. Nothing in this particular area. Okay, so there's 2 spots that we can lean into. So before we go into this room on the right, break this. We'll go to this area on the left. That's going to take us to the 2nd story. I do hear some shenanigans and tomfoolery, but we'll take care of business over here. Real good. There we go. We got a big girl right here. Okay, we're going to have to work on our dodges. Oh! There we go. Not perfect, but, better than I've done in the past. I'll take it. Progress. All right. Here we go. What do we got here? Legion plug. All right. Getting some good upgrades here. Fantastic. We'll grab this as well. Order of Kraut report. Okay. Very nice. He has benefits, and I'm on them, but my insurance is primary for me, so until my deductible is met, I have to pay 100% out of pocket. The urgent care visit was $218. Okay, that's actually... it's a lot, but I thought you were going to say like $500, and I was going to shit the bed. He has benefits, and I'm on them. Oh, I read that already. I wish my insurance was a copay type like Andrew's. So I'm confused, Casey. Why can you not use Andrew's insurance? Is this because you have 2 insurances? Because I've had 2 at one point in time as well, and I know that if you have 2, sometimes one has to precede the other first. If that's the case, Casey, why can you not cancel your insurance and just be solely on his? So I guess in that you already answered my question. I guess my follow-up question, Casey, is why is your insurance primary in that case? Kira and I had a similar setup back in 2020, Casey, and I literally went and canceled mine so that hers was my primary. If you're able to do that. I don't know if Texas is different in that regard, but I do feel for you because I had it was called, what was it called? I can't remember the terminology for it, Casey, but before Kira and I got married, I was on I think it was called like a catastrophe plan or something like that, where basically it had like a $7,000 or $8,000 deductible, and then it covered 100% after I met the deductible. So it was just in case I had a catastrophic event unfold. Okay, I get where you're coming from with that then, Casey. All right, I was just thinking, man, can you cancel yours and just use his? Although, Casey, Is Andrew working for the same company he has for the last like 4 or 5 years? I think when I first met him, I know he was contracting for a couple of other companies. But has he ever lost his job, or? I guess things are a little unstable right now, so. Yeah, no, Nicole, I fucking feel you. And that's what's crazy, Nicole. Kira and I realized that a lot of stuff, like I swear, Nicole, when I didn't have insurance or when I had a high deductible plan, there were times where I would ask them to give me, so I wouldn't tell them. I would say, can you give me, like when I made the appointment on the phone, I would ask for the cost breakdown pre-insurance. If I didn't have insurance, I would say active at the time. I would just play dumb. And there were some things, Nicole, I got a better deal not using my insurance. And that I think is, you know, like the weird dynamic that insurance companies have with providers. That there needs to be more regulation on that, without a doubt. Some places do a really great job, other places not so much. I know that everybody needs to get paid and, you know, businesses need to make a profit, but there are some places where they are just charging more than I think is ethical. But of course, that's just my perception from the outside. I could be wrong. I do agree with you though, Nicole. We can definitely do a better job. All right, we got a big boy over here. Okay. Okay. Fuck! He got me. This one's gonna hurt. Oh my god. Please! Probably didn't need to use that much for that guy, but I did. All right. Well, almost used all my health on that one. Hopefully it was worth it. I need a safe spot desperately. There's got to be one over here around the corner sometime soon. I think technically we got a couple of secondary bosses today, at least 2. I think I'll take that, right? Oh shit. Although Casey, I will say $1,900 deductible, that's not bad at all. I still feel for you. Let me emphasize that. I think Kira and I's deductible is like $6,000. So you got a pretty good little package over there then, Casey. Although it definitely sucks to have to pay $1,900 before something is covered. Do they cover 100% once your deductibles in, or is it like a 70-30? He has been there for 4 out of 5 years, but he's been laid off from every engineering job he's had except for one where he quit to move back to Texas from North Carolina. Okay, so I was being naive. So Casey, obviously you guys are, like, you're playing the safe card because you need to based off of past things that have happened. Totally understandable. In that case, Casey, like I would definitely do the same thing if Kira and I were in the same position. Like, Casey, to meet you in the middle, there is no way, like, and Kira loves what she does, thankfully. Like, there is no way, even if the stream was doing triple what it's doing right now, like, Kira is not leaving her job until we are 100% going to be okay no matter what, because her job is the stability for us with benefits and stuff, and obviously she carries a lot of the weight right now, but we would lose a lot of the benefits that we have access to if it wasn't for her job. And I know right now that is the most important setup without a doubt for us, so. Good. I love that it's 100% coverage, though, after the deductible is met. God, I can't talk today. Sturdy Kraut supply box. Oh, this is huge. Okay, so we technically, I believe, made it to the last save spot, and with beautiful timing, this is definitely where the next boss battle is going to be because we have a summoning portal here. So what I will do is I'm going to save the boss battle for tomorrow, but then we get to start the stream off with a boss, which is going to be a great decision or an awful one. I'm really excited to see what this guy looks like, though. This is a really cool area, and the aesthetics are quite fun. I'm not sure what kind of enemy we'll get. I've got a bunch of fire stuff right now that I'm utilizing, and I don't know if fire is going to be the thing that takes it out easier, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. The stipulation that at one point we had to have insurance or we'd be fine. Yeah. Oh, Nicole. That one pissed me off as well. That was, Nicole, that's when I first started going, that's when I first started being an independent contractor / self-employed, was when Obamacare was very prominent. And I remember I wasn't aware, Nicole, at the time because I had had a normal job, so I always had insurance. And then I quit. And I didn't get health insurance for the first year. And then I went and paid my taxes. And my tax guy literally pulled me aside and was like, because you did not have health insurance for the entire year, you literally have to pay. And it was like some ridiculous amount. I had to pay some crazy fee. And I just remember thinking, like, that is so counterintuitive. I did not like being forced in that position without a choice. So I definitely feel you. I'm glad that that's no longer the case, Nicole, without a doubt. Yeah, ours is, I think, Clark, ours is pretty similar. Like I said, I think ours is... Luckily, I killed both those guys because I was about to get myself rocked right there. I do think, Clark, ours is like $6,000 or $8,000. It's one of the two. So we're kind of in a similar boat. Hopefully, Clark, is yours applicable to you and your family, or is it just you? Because for Kira and I believe it's cumulative for both of us. Fuck, I could be wrong, though. I need to check when she gets home. Hey, Becky! Good to see ya. I love that you still keep the Dave thing up. And I think I say this to you every time, Becky, but I know you're probably getting ready for bed. I hope you have a beautiful night. It's incredible always to be able to say hi to you. You are the last remaining Dave, and I'm honored. Have a great night there, Becky. Sleep well, and sweet dreams. Hell yeah. In that case, Clark, thank goodness it includes your whole family. One of my, actually, Clark, my best friend, his is similar. They went ahead, when he had his second son, they maxed out their deductible because of the pregnancy. So I remember they maxed it out in like the beginning or middle part of the year. They did as much medical stuff as they could to take advantage of the maxed out deductible. So I think at least your whole family's on it. So God forbid, Clark, if you guys ever max it out, it's cumulative. I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy the little box here. Add shop goods. Hand over the sturdy kraut supply box.
Officially approved.
Thanks so much, Becky. You're the best. Hope you and your family are well. Nothing but love, Becky.
Many thanks, good sir.
Indeed. Many thanks to you as well.
Welcome.
All right, let's see what he's got to sell here. Ooh, there we go. Got some quartz. Irreplaceable. Legion caliber. Irreplaceable. I don't know what this is. Speeds up gold coin fruit growth for a short time. I'm not going to really... I don't think I need to lean into that. Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. And this is a Crescent Moonstone. I think these are the ones that I need. Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. Let me go back and look. Let's look. What is it called?
I know my way.
I need Full Moonstone of the Covenant. Okay, so I don't think Dark Moonstones do anything more for me. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. Shucks. Oh, she's got a little woodpecker here. I was like, what is making that sound? Yeah, Kellen, I don't think there's really... Okay, my only understanding, so some health insurance plans, based off of how much you pay per month, may have a higher deductible. What I have seen is that typically higher deductible policies usually pay more once you meet the deductible. Lower deductible policies, you may max them out sooner, but some of them may only cover 70. So some of them are like a 70-30 split. So even if you max your deductible out, they'll cover 70% and you're still responsible for 30%. What I found is sometimes with higher deductible policies, they suck ass with a higher deductible, but if you max it out, like this is what G Money and his wife had, Kellen, is they had a high deductible policy. I think theirs was also like $6,000 or $7,000. If you max it out though, they cover 100% of everything. So, you know, it just kind of depends whatever you want to roll with. When you're young, Kellen, so like when I first was self-employed, I did, I can't remember the name of it. There's a special name, but it's basically like they literally define it in the insurance policy. They tell you that it's for catastrophic events. So it's, you know, the deductible is really high. So it might be $10,000 at one point in time. I think I had one that was 10 grand. So you basically have it just in case you get into like a car accident or you get really sick or something. And then you have a deductible that you can feasibly pay for in a year. And if you need to use it for life-saving something, you can, and it'll be fully covered. But it doesn't typically cover much outside of that until you meet your deductible. So like when you're young and healthy, like you, Kellen, realistically, your odds of getting sick, you know, hopefully you don't get injured in your sports and stuff. You could have a plan like that just to have it just in case. It might cost you a little bit every month. But so I find stuff like that can be a little bit better. Yeah, and Felix, I promise you, it's different, dude. It's just, I think a lot of it, honestly, Felix, works out to be the same. Like, you guys pay a lot more than we do in taxes. Like, I got a refund this year. Kira and I got a refund. We got money back from the government. Like, yes, we have to pay health insurance, but we pay a lot less in taxes. I honestly do think, Felix, a lot of it probably is pretty close, even if you were to compare apples to apples. The one benefit in the U.S. is you get care really quickly for most things. You don't have to wait. Yeah. And there's just a lot of different insurance plans that are provided and available for people to lean into if they want to. Let's look over here real quick.
Welcome.
Purchase. I don't think I'm going to buy anything else over here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be surprised, Felix. Like, there are some people, you can have an insurance plan where you'll pay, if you're employed, you might pay $250 a month. Your employer pays the other half, and you might have a, you know, $3,000 deductible, and then everything's paid for outside of that. You know, and if you're healthy, you may not use it, but there's just so many policies, Felix. It's really dependent on the policy the person has. Yeah. For my high deductible and my low deductible is only $50 difference bi-weekly. So yeah, I'd rather pay less in the end. And I chose plans like that too, Casey, when I was in the same position. Wow. So Bexbud said, here they started charging you a Medicare fee or something. It gets more expensive once you turn 30. I decided to get insurance when the payments were cheaper than what I would be charged. Good call on your part, Bexbud. I'd do the same thing. I feel like I would make the same call if I were in your shoes. All right. Let's get a save going here. And then we'll wind down in a little bit of just chatting. I think I'm going to sip on some juice here too, because I think Kira will be home in like 20 minutes. I can get a little bit more carbs in my system. We can get some music playing. So give me one sec here, you guys. Get the tunes back. There we go. Haha. Hiya. All right. Oh, shucks. Oh, man. Hold on one second, everybody. Do. Okay, let me go grab my juice here real quick. Oh, man. Stretching like nobody's business. On the couch over there. All right. Got a little bit of pressed juice. My mom brought these over this weekend. Lovely. Just pressed juice. Normally I don't drink stuff like this just because it's packed full of sugar, but it's all natural. I'll probably drink half of this and I'm gonna go work out here in a little bit. Gin and juice? I wish. I wish. Yeah, I very much agree with you, Kellen. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm definitely in the middle. I have friends that live in places where you get, they pay for it via their taxes. And I think one thing that people forget about is like a lot of the time when you have a system. Hold on. Jesus, mother. How did I get this as tangled as it is? Anyways, depending on what kind of system is supported in your area, it may be really difficult to get care quickly. Like I have a friend that I met 15 years ago on YouTube. We're good friends now. And his wife had to get a very important surgery done. And it took 1.5 years for them to get seen. It was free, but it took 1.5 years. So it's like every system has its nicks and crannies. There's value and benefits to, I think, all of them, and all of them can do better in their own way. But I do think all of these areas can be sharpened, like without a doubt. So, but it's interesting. Things vary so much. Oh shit, that's right, Clark. Let me look. Although there are some times where it's not always easy to be seen for things here in the U.S. as well, even, so a little bit of stuff absolutely everywhere. Let's see. How did you do it, Clark? Did you do this with AI? Oh my gosh, bro. Clark, genuinely impressive. I like that. That second one is pretty good with the headphones on as well. Can I show everybody, Clark? I'll wait for you to give me the heads up before I do. Casey, you're sick and you need to get better. Order food, please. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Clark, you're magical, bro. You make me smile, man. Oh shit, I accidentally, hold on, Clark. Clark went ahead and emotized the little foot emote that was, we were looking at earlier in chat. I don't know, actually, Clark, this one's pretty freaking good too, dude. You're adorable, Clark. That is absolutely hilarious, bro. I don't know. I think something like this is gonna be perfect. I think something like this is gonna be perfect. The fact, Clark, that we haven't had a foot emote yet is actually comical. Like, it's so necessary. You're a legend, bro. Thanks, man. That made my day. I'm gonna show my wife this the second she gets home, Clark. She's gonna flip. Both of them are good. Which top or bottom? There's so many different options. Man, Nicole. Oh, I want a margarita so bad. Hey, Clark, I want to toast you, my man. Genuinely, dude. I appreciate, Clark, all of the ways that you generously just hang out with us. And you are so, you show up for me in so many different facets of my life. It's deeply appreciated. So, Clark, here's a toast to upgrading the channel in ways that are surely necessary. Thank you for pushing me in so many different directions and helping me do that. But also to a good rest of your night, myself included, hopefully a good workout. And just man, I'm grateful to be here with you, dude. Cheers. Thanks for the love, man. Boop. I knew so. Okay, Kellen, well played, top or bottom. Okay. All right. Let's see how it is. I'm just kidding. I love you, Kellen. Some fajitas. What about Thai? Oh, no. I was like, what about tacos? Literally, you said you wanted fajitas. I don't know why I do that, Casey. I'm like, ooh, what about this other thing? And you're like, bitch, I said fajitas. All right, Casey, where are you getting fajitas from? Nicole! I will prove it to you someday. I don't know how, unless I did it in a nasty way, but I will earn the title of top. I am a top. Permanently. Nobody will be able to question my topness. That's how we'll play it here. All right, you guys. All right. Hold on one sec, everybody. I think I'm going to pop on over and hang out with Pokemon. She's having a great time over there. Playing some marbles. Hold on, let me double check this real quick. All right. All right, you guys. You're very sweet, Clark. Thank you. Dude, I appreciate you. Not only, like, Clark, no matter what, you've planted the seed. And so I can kind of decide what direction I want to go in. But also, thank you for setting it up and making it as easy for me as possible if I want to lean into it. And, Clark, I appreciate the positive push today. Thank you for the transparency and the feedback. And just thanks for kicking it, man. I appreciate you. Said, have a good work. Have a great night with the workout, and if you get on, just let me know and I will hop on and head out over to you with hop on over on Discord. Thank you, Clark. Sorry, I cannot read today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Clark, you focus on having a good night. Take time to be kind to yourself. Breathe. I do think you're making progress, like no doubt, towards the big ticket things that have been on your mind. It's a beautiful day, right? So you got this. We'll catch up a little bit more tomorrow, Clark, if you want to kick it. But dude, I'm pumped for you, man. You got a lot of good momentum going for you. I think things are gonna work out. All right, you guys. We're gonna head on out here in a minute. I do want to say thanks again for just hanging and chilling with me today. I really appreciate it. I'm really pumped. Today was not a day that I got on to have any performance-based things happen. I just wanted to not miss the opportunity to be consistent and say hi to you guys. Legitimately just wanted to have a win in my belt on a day where I was feeling a little uncertain. So thank you. It means a lot to me. We'll have some good times tomorrow. My wife, I believe she'll be live on Saturday. There's a chance she has some doctor stuff coming up here in a few days. So she may be live on Saturday. She might be going on a little trip somewhere. So we'll see. You guys might have to put up with me on Saturday. But I should see you tomorrow and then on Friday. And in the meantime, you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday/Wednesday for Bex Bud and Australian friends. Thank you, Jules. Jules and friends in Europe and beyond, I wish you guys an incredible night's rest. For everybody over here in America and similar time zones, crush the rest of your Tuesday. Kellen, I'm really proud of you, man. Keep doubling down. And thank you again, Clark, for all the love alongside everybody else. You guys are exceptional. I will. Oh, that's right. Gonna send that package. Casey, do not spend more. Like, seriously, send it slow. Save money, please. Text me if you need me to get out the updates. All right, I took too long. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hugs and kisses. Okay, bye. Thank you, guys. YouTube, you're amazing. I love you. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.